don't need this here anymore. Do I need anything else? I don't think so. Alrighty, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to a bit more of Wizardry 6. Before we start, let me show you real quick. Something I have done a little bit offline, and it's a little bit further, but not too much further into the game than our casual playthrough. I played for about 4 hours with just a solo character, and we currently have a ninja fairy. Our solo character looks like this. The fairy ninja is level 13, all stats maxed out. Because you get all the experience on one character, you level up a lot faster. The issue you would normally think might be that to actually survive stuff would be rather difficult. However, interesting enough, it appeared to me, at least, significantly easier than playing a full party. Ninja untouchable? I'm not sure about that. So what we have here as an equipment pieces is we cannot equip anything. However, we have ninjutsu as a skill maxed out, and that gives us a ton of AC, or, well, reduction. So the minus 10 AC is actually the minimum you can have, which is really good. I think that's pretty much as good as it gets, and it's as hard to hit as it gets for, well, being a ninja, really. Can still get hit by stuff, specifically spells is usually an issue. Let me show you real quick. Skills, we have hands and feet, and not 96, because sometimes I attack actually stuff. Ninjutsu 100, so we hide in combat really easily. Orator is 100 for casting spells. Skullduggery I decided to put the rest of the points into. And we have Alchemy, Theology, and Thaumaturgy all the way up to 100. I didn't even bother putting any points into Kirijutsu. It's just not necessary. Because, well... how many spell points do we have? 999, 866, 999, 999, 936, 999 of most of the spell schools. How do you do that? It's actually not even difficult. You just class change at every opportunity. That's all you do. And as a fairy, you can actually switch between a bard and a thief without having to hope for any additional points. And, well... how do you battle stuff? Pretty easy. Don't worry, we will see those enemies very soon anyways in the regular playthrough as well. We're almost there. It's very easy to do this. As soon as I get into encounter, I can demonstrate this real quick. So our fairy ninja here is doubly untouchable. One, because he's a ninja and has minus 10 to all AC. And two, because he can just hide. We hide in the shadows and the enemies just literally don't do anything at all. And more importantly, what I can do here is I have pretty much all the high level spells, because at some point you just have that much power. Use Axe Fixation rank 2, 24 points invested, which targets all enemies of all groups, and if they are vulnerable they just instantly die. That's all there is to it. So yeah. This is significantly more powerful than our entire group. And it took me a fraction of the time to build that up. Either way, let's continue with our little playthrough of Wizardry 6. Let's see where we left off. Ah yeah, we just exited the castle, or the tower, or whatever it is up top, after defeating the two giants, Klaus and Fritz Grins, and also the guardian of the stone thingy. Now, we can basically go on. Before I do that, let me rest up here real quick. Making sure everybody's healthy before we move on to the next section. And also let me take a quick look again. So we have a level 6 Samurai, level 5 Samurai, level 5 Lord, level 9 Psionic, level 8 Alchemist, level 9 Bard. Okay, what I will basically want to do is change Yaga's profession once again. I think I'll just change him straight back into priest. We don't really have that many things to equip anyways, let's just equip what we can. And I'm basically going to do kind of what I did to the other thief with Yaga or with the other guys. As soon as I can switch classes, I will do so on him. Magic won't remove you from hide, yes indeed, that is true. Okay, let's continue moving on. We go further into the mountain somewhere. The tunnel ends abruptly, as apparently there was a cave-in some time ago. You might be able to dig through it using the proper tool, of course. The proper tool, you say? Well then, we have the proper tool indeed. In terms of being able to... Who has it? Chat? Do you have it? Chat has the minus chisel. I think Hakali has the weird things. There, minus pick. With the minus pick, we can just straight up dig through, and we land in... This appears to be some sort of burial chamber. Wrapped mummies being laid in alcoves cut from the earth. The ground is dirt and clay, and broken pieces of pottery lie scattered about the room. Oh. Search. Nothing in here. Search. Nothing in here. An encounter! And here we have a total of 10 Amazulu zombies. Those are really nasty. This is why we really want to have Dispel Undead. Dispel Undead targets as many enemies as we use it ranks. I'm going to use 5 ranks for 5 Amazulu zombies and it can instantly kill them. It is not guaranteed to hit, but there's a reasonable chance that I do well. Rump, you have... What do we do here? Rank 3, rank 4 fireball on the zombies here. You... Actually... You just hide and you use Dispel Undead here. Oh, never mind. We only have... Ah, we just changed our priest into... Yeah, right. So we kind of have to body them. Do you have wind pocket? You do not have wind pocket. Armor shield, armor melt, magic missile, blink, magic screen. Let's just use fireball. Rank 4? Trying to damage them. You don't really have much to do either. Let's use lightning. Rank 1 on the first group. And yes, Amazulu. Basically Amazon Zulu, I guess, type thingy. You, what do you have? You have blades. Rank 5 on those zombies. Actually, I don't think they have that much HP. Rank 3. Should hopefully do the trick. You cast a fire bomb, actually. Those guys. And use the... Play the lute, put them to sleep. Ah, they are actually asleep. Blades. One zombie is unaffected by it. Firebomb. One zombie dead. 2 zombies dead. Fireball. Okay, those zombies are all dead. Oh, it's stinking odor. Oh no. And it makes us nauseous. Which is why they are so bad to deal with. And all the zombies are dispelled. Sweet. Chat gained a level. Hey. Samurai level 7 with chat here. Really nice level up. And what we do is we put more points into theology, I think. Chat wanted to be a Valkyrie again. What did chat want to be? I think it was a Valkyrie. So you get Chilling Touch or Terror. Terror it is, I guess. Arm gain a level. Not a great level up, but it's fine. Arm wants to be, I think, a lord eventually, if we can get enough points into it. You get more points into... I guess Soma 30 for now for more mage spells. Can learn Ice Ball, that's nice. Air Pocket would be nice too. Who's inside? Conjuration. Let's get Ice Ball. That is an area effect ice spell. And our Rump Priest and Mook Priest, Yaga, levels up again, of course, because he has plenty of points left over. Theology is maxed out. Let's put the rest into Thaumaturgy for mage spells afterwards. Which also means here, now, we have the option for getting Lifesteal, which, by the way, is just dealing insane damage if it hits. Death Wish, try to kill all creatures. Probably also going to be really good. Yaga gains another level. Dexterity, come on, you need more dexterity. And more points into Thaumaturgy. Taking a mage out of here. A slow paralyze, whirlwind, purify air. We could also go for death, straight up death enemies. I believe there's only single target, so it's not all that great, but main, yeah. Let's get there. Single target death straight up. Lifesteal is basically also single target death. Speed, speed, speed. Ah, nice, perfect, level up. More Thaumaturgy. And let's get Resurrection as well, in case we need it. And let's also take a look at our priest. Can we get another profession now? We can become mage. Let's become mage. That sounds like a good idea. Once again, we need to equip everything, because we switch back. And here, I believe Harm wanted to become a lord. We can't become a lord yet. We need, I think, one more piety. No, 2 more personality was the call. So yeah, that will take a bit. Chat can become, what did you want to become? I think it was basically Chat wanted to become a Valkyrie again, right after switching, so... What level are you? Level 7. You have the Dispel Undead, don't you? You do, alright. We are not going to change Chat over, because there are going to be quite a few more of those really irritating zombies, so we will want to, well, deal with them, so to speak. And we step into new chambers. More areas. And what is this over here? This area has been chiseled out, as if someone were trying to tunnel into the rock for some reason. Investigating it further, you can feel a slight wisp of air seeping through the crack, possibly from another tunnel on the other side. So that means, well, once again, here, Hakali, you use minus pick. And it looks like this is just the entrance to the other side, or the exit, so we can now actually go back into the entire area if we want to. But we have more things to explore here before we do that. Save as usual before going to a door, because in most of those chambers there will be now Amazulu zombies. So, Dispel Undead, rank 4. Should hopefully do the trick. You try to hide, you hide. Do we have anything useful? Oh, also, ladies and gentlemen, what would you like our psionic to become in the end? Maybe just stay a psionic in the end? But I feel like a class changer for our psionic would be in order to make it a lot easier for him to, well, literally do anything. Loot. Dispel Undead, and good night. All of them are dispelled, so they are really, really vulnerable to Dispel Undead. Another level for Yaga, not a great level up, but that's okay. Put more into Thaumaturgy, so we now have highest level mage spells as well. And I'm just going to straight up put points into Oratory so we don't fail the spells. So Nuclear Blast is a really crazy spell that hits all enemies, as in literally all of them. It's really good, and I didn't take it earlier because I thought it was bugged, because it was bugged on the DOS version, but it's actually fully functional on the Super Nintendo version. What else do we have available? Knock Knock. Asphyxiation. No, I'm actually going to pick Asphyxiation first, because that's the spell that I showcased before. And more encounters. Usually those are just straight up in front of doors and stuff like that. Dispel Undead. Rank 3 hopefully is going to take care of those. You cast Fireball, rank 4 of those. You cast Lightning on those. You just attack them, I guess. Firebomb, rank 3. And you don't really have much. Just a loot on the zombies. And they sleep. Fireball. Spell on that. Hopefully they are straight up dead. Yep, they are straight up dead. Yeah, and they are dead too. Not too bad. Now we gained another level. So, yeah, as I said, straight up oratory. I think I'm going to get Nuclear Blast or Deep Freeze now. Deep Freeze is a single target, pretty high damage spell, which could come in handy very soon. Let's get it next level. Let's get Nuclear Blast first, and, well, I guess no. We get Oratory all the way up. So let's get Deep Freeze. And Hakel again another level. Level 9 Alchemist. Decent level up. Put more points into alchemy. And Hakali also would want to become back a ninja. If we get enough speed, I think that was the case. Or can we get become ninja already? I don't know. Either way, let's see, what can we get? Purify Air is actually going to be very handy soon. I think we already got it on someone though. That can poison enemies. I think that hits all of the enemies. Let's get Purify Air for now. Okay, and once again, our priest, if you can change profession. Fighter is really not a good choice most of the time. What would we make after Psionic? I mean, we can't just go ahead and change into something and then eventually go back to Psionic, really. Like, literally Alchemist and then... or Mage, and then back to Psionic and then back to Mage. Stuff like that would be probably desirable. I think Psionic is a really interesting character to have in a party, so I would like to get really high level Psionic spells. So I will need to figure out what do your Psionics need. Let me look that up real quick. Psionics need... oh, I don't have my spreadsheet open, that's unusual. Maybe alchemists are basically science and psychic powers combined. I like how you're thinking. Let me real quick look up which thing it needs. If you go Ranger, you also could get alchemist spells. My idea is that if we want to go back to Psionic, we will want to have someone who gets that reasonably easily. Although if you want to make a few class switches instead of just one, it really doesn't matter too much. So, alrighty. Psionics needs 10 personality, need 14 vitality, need 14 intelligence, and 10 strength. So, Psionics need a whole lot of stuff. And, well, personalities are really bad. That of those guys. So, curiously enough, Bard is actually the closest to becoming a Psionic again. So let's switch between Bard and Psionic. Bards also learn mage spells, so that would be quite handy. Try to equip stuff. Shadow Cloak, ropes, sandals. Can't get the Wizard's Hat anymore, but that's okay. If we don't get hit, it doesn't matter. Let's rest for a while, so we have a few more Dispel on that spell charges, so to speak. That will be quite handy. Oh no. On the Super Nintendo version, I have yet to see it that... Dispel on that rank 2. I have yet to see it that not everybody wakes up from sleep. So 5 on those. What? Let me demonstrate Nuclear Blast. I think Nuclear Blast rank 3 might actually just take out all enemies. Which also means you are going to just melee those guys. You're going to hide. If Nuclear Blast doesn't fizzle, which is a real possibility because it's a really high level spell. Use the loot on the 5 guys. The shadows, no dashy hit. Oh, one corpse is straight up dead already. And it's nauseous. Don't be nauseous, Yaga! Don't be nauseous! Oh no, Yaga's gagging. That's bad. You just dodge and... Oh! Oh, our samurai is paralyzed. That's no good. Please work this time? Otherwise we'll need to start using other stuff. Dodge and use the loot again, trying to put in this sleep. No! Yaga's paralyzed too! Oh no, that's really bad. Alright, we need spells now, guys. They can no longer physically attack anybody that is not paralyzed though, so I guess that's a plus. Okay, we just do the old-fashioned way. Let's use rank 5 Fireball. I think that pretty much kills them already. You use Psionic Blast. Those guys as well, just in case they don't die. You use Fire Bomb, rank 5, hopefully that takes those out. Use the... Actually, use Energy Blast on the second group. Okay. Firebomb took out all of those guys. Yeah, unaffected by Sonic Blast. Yaga is still paralyzed, or paralyzed again for that matter. So, Fireball, rank 3. You'll probably kill them. You try to hide. Oh yeah, our Bard, or second Bard, can now hide too. You Energy Blast that zombie, and you Energy Blast it as well. Okay, all zombies should be dead. Right here. Okay. Yeah, we gained a level. Rank 5 Mage. Okie dokie. Maxed out Oratory, so we don't have to worry about that anymore. If I want to get... No, it's fine. I think what I do now is I just put points into Kiryutsu, so for random critical hits, could be really nice. So, and we have access to all the mage spells too. Armor Melt, Levitate, Noxious Fumes. Ice Ball, Deep Freeze. I mean, Area of Effect Ice Spell would not be too terrible, but I think I'm going to invest into more fire points, because I think that makes sense. So we have a Bard here. Put more points into Thaumaturgy actually, because Bard can learn mage spells and Thaumaturgy is mage. Spell's cool. You get Energy Blast now, Heal Wounds, Sleep. Putting enemies to sleep could be very, very valuable, so let's go and invest into that. Good level up, a very good level up in fact. More Thaumaturgy. Unfortunately, he will automatically put points into music or musical instruments, which not going to be that useful. Energy Blast, so we start building up points for, well, energy. So our samurai is still paralyzed already, no longer paralyzed, that's good. Okay, okay, our mage leveled up. Can you become anything else? Ranger. Ranger sounds good. Let's get alchemy spells and stuff like that. I just, as I said, constantly changing our characters around now, because that is just so much stronger than anything else. And you wouldn't want to see me play suboptimally, would you? And you need indeed just a little bit more... what was it? Strength? Samurai ninjas need 12 strength, so she actually needs a lot of strength now. We don't have any way to increase her strength through items, so maybe it would be clever if we switch profession now for something else. Oh boy, trying to get that strength point up is going to be really tough. From anything, really. What else could we do? If we go for just one more point in strength, though, we will be able to become a Valkyrie and then switch over to Actor Ninja with Hakali. Okay, where are we here? Another tunnel. And sand? The tunnel is filled with sand, making further travel into it impossible. Sand. Nothing we can do with that now. And another encounter. No? Surprising. Okay, there's two doors. One is here, leading into another chamber. And another encounter. That's a lot of zombies. You dodge. You hide. Actually, don't hide, you dodge as well. You try to get nuclear blast. Oh boy, I forgot. We just changed character again. That's the downside of changing characters around a lot. Okay, you cast this spell on that. On those guys. You hide for now. You use nuclear blast. Hide too anyways. You don't really have anything to do. Cast blades on those guys. You use Firebomb rank 1 on those guys. You use the loot. Try to put them to sleep. Oops. Use the loot, don't use the shoes. I don't even know what you would do with shoes if I use them. The spell on that straight up kills them. Sweet. They are really weak, those zombies, but they are numerous. Many zombies. Oh, Grumby's paralyzed. Don't paralyze him. Don't paralyze him. Don't get nauseous. Yaga, please, get nuclear blast through. Please. Please not. Yaga. Don't do the thing. Nuclear blast, there we go. 12 damage, 15 damage, 15 damage, 15. Okay, I hoped it would be a bit more damage. Not. So that's less than ideal, but at least we entirely wiped out one of those. So, you don't really have that many spell points left over, so you just start meleeing those guys. You try to get another nuclear blast through, hopefully as quick as possible. You use plates on those guys. Use firebomb on those guys. You cast magic missiles, I guess. Firebomb, alright. Magic missiles hit. No, he's paralyzed! Well, no nuclear blast now for us. I really should put Yaga back into the back row and put Hakali back in front. He does not have any equipment on anyways right now, so there's not much point in having Yaga in the front row. So you melee that one, you hide. You cast Firebomb rank 3 on those guys. You cast Energy Blast on those guys. Go. Okay, that guy's dead. One other zombie dead. Those zombies on the back row are dead. And they paralyzed more. You try to fight. You try to Energy Blast them away. And you don't have enough. Chilling Touch may also deal damage. Not much. They are really resilient against Chilling Touch in comparison. So that's not good. On the bright side, Hakali has not had any trouble. If anything else. I guess Energy Blast rank 2 is better than rank 6 of the other thing. Okay. I've gained another level. Strength maxed out, wow. 18 is the maximum you can have in a stat. So I think you needed personality and didn't get a personality point, did you? That's unfortunate. Conjuration, direction, knock knock, missile shield, sting bomb. Let's get conjuration. High level conjuration is always handy. No, you need more stat points everywhere. So I'm going to put all points into this school of spell. Actually, no, let's put it into alchemy instead, so we get some alchemy spells. Mostly to increase the spell point pool that we get along the way here, rather than anything else. Poison. Sure. That's 1 point into strength. Not a bad stat to get a point in, but just one. That's not so good. Alchemy. Acid Splash is actually surprisingly useful. Our bard is level 5. Getting stronger and stronger. Thaumaturgy. Armor Shield is definitely going to be quite useful. And now we need to rest again until people are no longer paralyzed. Before I do that, however, Order, I will exchange you with you. That probably makes a lot of sense. Okay, let's see. What could you become if you wanted to change again? Not possible. Nothing. Twitch could become a thief or a mage, but Bionic is pretty far away. I would like to switch between Bionic and Bard with Twitch. That sounds like a good idea. You, Yo-Yo, you could change up stuff, but I would like to have at least one Bard, and Yo-Yo is just staying a Bard. That makes stuff easier. Rump. You want to become a Lord, don't you? But it's really difficult for you. You need 2 more points in personality, I believe. Right? Where's the Lord? 14. Actually, only 1 more point in personality. So we could actually invest into giving Rump the thing. Actually, I will do this. Where do we have it? There's the green parrot. Here. Straight. Rump. The green parrot. And then Rump is going to... You're not Rump. You're going to equip the green parrot. And yes, we invoke the power of the green parrot. This gives us +1 personality. And he should now be able to become a lord. There it is. Lord Rump. So, with this, he will be able to, well, learn more thaumaturgy spells. We need to exchange our weapon now, eventually again, but that's okay. Oh, Rump basically has his final chop class. I don't think I'm ever going to switch him out of it. Chat here is now Samurai. I think we wanted to switch Chat over to be a Valkyrie again. Level 7. But because, yeah, right, I remember now, because we don't want to switch it out until we are basically through those areas here with many zombies, where we really want to have the appropriate zombie spell. Anti-zombie spell to be more specific, because there's going to be more of those. Spell, they spell on that 3. Let's go. Hide, hide, hide. And you hide as well. Everybody hides. Except for the one that... Wow. Our body is straight up paralyzed. So we have now a Lord Ravulf. Put points into Theosophy for getting more spells in healing spells or priest spells. Also, who has cure paralysis? There we go. Here. Oh, it's already cured. Never mind. Let's go in here. And there's another tunnel. Where do we get here? Faded paintings depicting brown people engaged in growing crops, bathing and dancing in costumes over the walls. A record, most likely, of daily life. The walls are made of earth blocks, of clay engraved with fanciful designs. A quick look around reveals that all the walls are this way, suggesting a royal or sacred air about the place. And now, ladies and gentlemen, this is the pyramid section. Chat is now samurai, one closer to being anime. I guess so. Chat wanted to be a Valkyrie in the end though, so there's that. You get cast armor plate. So we have more defense. And the pyramid is really confusing. I'm just going to crawl around the right hand side. hope that we don't get lost. Emerging outside, you are standing on the ledge of a great pyramid, a temple which is arising from the mountain and completely bordered by jungle. Hey Foreskin, how are you doing? And here we have one of many Amazulu enemies. You swing at them, you hide, you hide, you hide, and you... This is why I got asphyxiation. I don't know whether rank 1... I think rank 2 is what we want. And you just use the loot and put them to sleep, in case they could move before Yaga. Yep, one could move before Yaga. They actually deal a surprising amount of damage. One is critical hit. Asphyxiation, which is instant kill to anyone who is susceptible to and does not resist the spell, which level 2 never seems to fail. So, Lord Rump, get all the stats. You need all the stats now. Ow. Need also speed. Speed would be great to have. 4 points into Theosophy. And you get Make Wounds. Or Bless. Bless would is probably a better choice here. So Yaga is now rank 5 Ranger. Also need all stats. Speed. No. Need more speed. Put points into Alchemy for now. More alchemic spells could be useful. Itching Skin. And we are just stepping through the pyramids. There's now we are at level 2. And more places. So you just parry, dodge, hide, 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 and asphyxiation. So yeah, asphyxiation will just kind of solve all our problems. Pretty much. Put them to sleep so they don't do too much to us. Rump. Cannot properly dodge, that's okay though. Asphyxiation, as long as we don't fizzle the spell, which is really unlikely, we instantly kill all enemies, straight up. A Kamwa Skirt. Let's actually see how good that is. So, speed, nice. Good level up. For our Lord Ravulf. More Theosophy. More points into... All is probably better. Switch gain the level. Ah, one more piety, that's good. Almost everything leveled up, very nice. And we want to get more points in the Thaumaturgy for more mage spells. Missile Shield could be really handy too. Magic Missile instead? Direction, Missile Shield. Missile Shield is always pretty much useful. Hey Fieldsbrad, welcome back then. Nice to see you too. How are you doing? Also, spell... Oh, hang on. Review? Ranger? Can I become something else now? Could become a mage or a thief. Sure. Let's become a mage again. Sounds like a great idea. Or maybe a thief. Thief seems to be easier to switch into anything else afterwards. And it doesn't really matter too much. As long as we just change classes and get more points into everything. The downside is that we don't have asphyxiation now at rank 2, but that's okay. So chat is the samurai. We no longer need currently the dispel on that, so we can actually change chat into something else. Although maybe I should do this after... No, that's okay. So here's what I'm going to be doing. I'm going to change into a lord first. Then we change over into a Valkyrie. It needs a little bit of dexterity and little bit of speed from the lord to Valkyrie, but this will overall make chat a lot stronger. So we equip everything again. Steel helmet, chain hauberk, leather boots, sword of striking. And this thing, no, do not invoke the power. Amulet of the Night. I think we don't have any boots on yet. The breastplate, the Kamwa Skirt. +1 only. Hey, that's actually not too bad apparently. actually +3. Not too bad. So, okay, Rump, you are Lord, you stay Lord. We have now Lord Chat. And I don't think you can become anything else yet. Oh, that's fine. So, next battle is going to be a bit trickier, but hopefully not too bad. And we get into an encounter with more natives. That's actually not too bad. Swing at them. No, we actually use regular spells instead of just killing them. Here, Ice Ball rank 4 should do quite a number on them. So should Firebomb, let's use also rank 4. You cast Bionic Blast, rank 4 as well. You hide, and use the loot trying to put them to sleep. So this should hopefully give us rank 2 or level 2 on our Yaga, which probably will make it significantly easier. Some of them went insane. Boom, Ice Ball. Spear and Fur Holder, not particularly good thing is. Okay, Chat is now level 2. Get all the levels, Dex and Speed is what you need. Come on. Ah, we need Dex too. So, we go put more points into Theology. Gain the level, okay. Thief, as long as he gets stats, doesn't really matter too much, because thieves can't really learn any spells. Do we know how many hours into this game we are? About 12, according to the save. It's more like 13 or so for the SNES version anyways. Okay. We are not doing too bad here. So, before I go on, I'm going to have Yaga cast... Oh, he has also Death Wish. I remember now I could use that too, instead of just Asphyxiation. No, we don't need Enchanted Blade currently. We deal with all the enemies through spells. Alrighty, here we are. We just went back down to level 1. This is level 1. And let's see what's in here. More chests. More doors. Okay. You parry, dodge, you hide, you hide, you hide. Spell. Because Asphyxiation is so insanely powerful, we just use it. And we also use the loot, putting them to sleep. 1 attack, 2 attacks, 3 attacks. Asphyxiation, good night. I've gained another level, so Chat is closing in on becoming the final chop, Valkyrie. More Theology, and the rest goes into Kiryutsu. So Theology means Chat now also has the ability to use the highest level mage spells. So Word of Death basically is an all-hitting attack, kind of like cosmic, kind of like the other spells that I'm using, like Asphyxiation, but just deals damage instead, which is not bad. Not bad at all. Let's get Death Wish. Because that's an instant death if it hits. So, Rump, get all the stats. No, that's not all of them. Theosophy for Rump. And Rump gains more spells, charm I guess. And our Thief levels up more. So the reason why I can't distribute any skill points for the most part, except here 1, is because Yaga is basically catching up on Skullduggery and Ninjutsu and Legerdemain, and the game automatically puts points into it because he's currently a thief. That's not quite what we want, but not much we can do about it either, so whatever, it's okay. Hey Silas outside, how are you doing? Theosophy, in case I ever become a psionic again, or a monk for that matter. So, more Theosophy. So, okay. And let's see whether we can change something else. Mage. Mage again? Mage again. I'm just constantly switching back and forth with Yaga here. Let's see, what do you need for more? Ranger? You could become a ranger, but I think just switching between Psionic and Bard is the best choice there. Okay, we are now the outer lectures. Did I go? No, I went to head all the way on the right hand side. I should stick to the right hand side of just going through this labyrinth, because this is a gigantic labyrinth. We are now on the other side of the pyramid at level 1. And there's another suspicious little place. So you remember this from the mines. There were rubber beasts in there, and here we have an encounter with a goop gloops, or 2 goop gloops more specifically. So, goop gloops are very similar in the vein of what they do. I believe instant death does work, but good luck hitting it. Let's... Oh no, you don't have... Ha! You don't have high-level spells. In this case, just use Nuclear Blast, I guess. No. So let's back off real quick. Spell? Do you have... Conjuration? Rank 5 is maximum you can cast. I believe our alchemist should be able to cast it higher. No. Yeah, rank 5 is as good as it gets. You hide. You hide as well. You cast... Deep Freeze. Deep Freeze also does a good chunk of damage if it hits. You used the Angel's Tongue, putting blessing on all of us. That got hit, but not too bad. So, Conjuration, rank 5, and we get as our allies... I didn't read that. Unaffected by Deep Freeze. We get 2 Hellions on our side. That's very neat. Let's hide with you, and you are hidden already. You tried to heal wounds on our Lord. You tried to armor shield on our Lord. And you really don't have much to do you? F rank 1 is so unlikely to hit that I'm not even going to try. I don't think Asphyxiation is going to hit either. So let's just keep trying the freeze. And use the loot strength to put them to sleep. I don't think they can sleep. Unaffected, yeah. They bite. Heal wounds. Alrighty. They keep now hitting chat because chat is the only target that is available to them. Let's try Energy Blast, max rank, from what it's worth. Let's see how that's going to do for us. Okay. Energy Blast seems to deal damage, but also they have a reasonably high chance of missing. I don't know what they are spewing out there, but I hope I don't get hit by it. So far it seemed to miss. Heal wounds on yourself. So Energy Blast wasn't all that great. Let's try a high rank Ice Ball. You heal and you try a high rank Mental Attack. Maybe that's going to help. You don't really have anything at all. Let's try Chilling Touch. Maybe that's going to be better. Unaffected. Nope. Though the Hellions really don't do much right now. I think one of the Hellions was the one that bit actually something earlier. Ice Ball. Oh, that's nice. Ice Ball did a good chunk of damage there. Mental Attack didn't do anything. Almost expected that. So you keep trying to hit it. Make wounds might be worthwhile to try. Heal wounds, Acid Splash. You just attack, I guess. Although it will reveal him, it's fine. Make wounds, and you... You really don't have anything. That's okay. Chilling Touch again. Unaffected by Chilling Touch, unaffected by Acid. Alrighty, that was not too bad. And we get a Gloop Splotch. Here, Hakali, you get the weird stuff. Gloop splotch, what does that do? It's sticky. No, you need dexterity. Come on, chat. You can't do that. I mean, you can, but that's an issue. You definitely need dexterity, though. You also would like to get Cure Stone, maybe? Or Death? Or Locate Object? Word of Death? Resurrection? Lifesteal? Let's get Lifesteal. Lifesteal can be crazy powerful if it hits. Like, Lifesteal rank 5 deals about 2000 damage or so. Something insane like that. Decent level up. I don't know. I would like to learn from that Theosophy spellbook as well, but there might not be that much left. Or I could just go ahead and put points into Skullduggery or Scouting. Actually, let's just invest all into Scouting so we know which enemies we are dealing with. That sounds like a great idea. Fireball, Ice Ball, Levitate, Noxious Fumes, Asphyxiation, Web Armor Melt, Wizardry, Anti-Magic, Blink, Magic Missile. Anti-Magic is going to be actually useful eventually. Anti-Magic you cast on an enemy group, and their spells will likely backfire or fizzle, which is really nice. So, Scouting all the way, I guess. Scouting is mostly not so useful, but hey, we make it useful. Magic Screen. Protect from all spells. That is something you can cast outside of combat. Let's get it. So, and we have that Gloop Splotch, whatever that does for us. Let's rest here for a second. And also heal up Rump. Because it feels like Rump can definitely use the healing. Lord Rump has really not particularly good equipment. That doesn't help. So I guess we're going back out here. Still going around the right hand side of this pyramid. Maybe we will eventually come to a place where we want to be. So we have native archers actually, or Amazuli archers more specifically. You try to dodge, try to hide, you try to hide, you try to hide, and you once again cast Asphyxiation rank 2. Will take care of that problem entirely. Use the loot, trying to put them to sleep. So the thing is, there can also be Amazuli shamans and priests, which can cast a variety of really bad spells and completely take out your party. As in, 2 shamans are strong enough that I want to instantly silence them if I see that those are shamans. Nice dexterity gain, good job chat. More into Kiryutsu. And you gain Word of Death, Resurrection, Astral Gate. Astral Gate could be really good. Astral Gate is instant death for demons. If it hits, as usual. Oh, that's a really bad level up. Oh no. Oh no. More into Scouting, however, is not too bad. So you get more points into here. Noxious Fumes could be really nice. Although, Levitate, let's get Levitate, you will see soon why. There's exactly one use I know of Levitate. Maybe there's more. So we are backtracking now up the pyramid. Also, ooh, shamans. You have silence, you do have silence, rank 3 in the shamans. You hide, you hide. You also try to silence those. And you use Asphyxiation again. So, to show how serious I am about 2 shamans, I'm going to just silence them with 2 people and try to put them to sleep as well. Alrighty, that's fine. I don't even mind tanking the damage. They are silenced. Unaffected by silence. Putting them to sleep apparently is easier than silencing them. Asphyxiation will still take care of every single enemy in here, which is nice. I actually have no idea how good Asphyxiation is after this place, because this is literally as far as I've gotten with my solo character challenge. Which, to be honest, is not much of a challenge once you've built up a few levels. Kind of what I'm doing right now. If oh, that's a really good level up. Nice, good job, Rump. And more into Theosophy, which gained a level. Oh, all spell or all things are straight up ranked up. Thaumaturgy, more mage spells. Magic Missile sounds like a good choice for now. Oh, that's a really weak level up again for our mage, Book Mage, excuse me. That's okay. We just go ahead and get Blink. Blink hides in combat in a sense. Not quite the same as hiding, as much as enemies just sometimes cannot target you and may lose spells on you. Like you fade in and out of from existence, which is really handy. So, oh, thank you. I just got a snack. That's really awesome. Here. You are a lord. I think we are... Yeah, we can switch into Valkyrie now. I think we're going to wait until level 7. That is when it starts dragging a bit to get to next level. And then we switch over to Valkyrie for good. You would like to become a ninja again. You need a few more points in strength. Actually, a lot more points in strength. I wonder how long that will take. You can become... nothing useful yet. What was psionic? Let me look that up again. 10 strength. We have enough strength. Oh, we have more than enough strength. 14 intelligence. We need 1 intelligence point. 14 vitality. We have more than enough. And 10 personality. So we literally only need 1 more intelligence point to switch back to psionic. Nice. What can you be? Psionic? Sure. Let's become a psionic. With Yaga here. Just equip the random things, because why not? Okay, Yaga is a psionic now, which means no asphyxiation for the next battle. So still heading on the right hand side, there's more to this pyramid. And Amazuli archers. Okay, try to kill them. Oh, that's really expensive. Let's try a rank 3 Death Wish. It might actually just straight up work. If not, I'm going to try a rank 1 Death Wish. Maybe rank 1 Death Wish is sufficient enough. Let's leave them. As long as it doesn't backfire. If it backfires, that would be really bad. Trust the spear. Okay. No penetration. Chat is starting to get really powerful. Death Wish. Unaffected. That cost Death Wish. Alrighty. A rank 3 Death Wish was sufficient to just straight up kill them. But anything below that apparently was not. So now we go put points into Theosophy again for more psionic spells. Old monster with its eye, psionic blast, sane mind. Armor melt. You can, by the way, see how insanely quickly Yaga gets more powerful just because I keep using class changes. If you just do that for a while at the beginning of the game, you can just breeze through the game easily. At least from what I can tell. Let's get old monsters. Basically some form of a sleep type thingy. Can be really good. So, okay. Move in here. Door and more enemies. Shamans. Quote unquote only 2. Let's not underestimate them. Silence. Actually, hang on, back up. Sleep, rank 3. Sleep, rank 3. Hide, hide. Asphyxiation is to loot. Okay. We don't play around with those guys. Okay. Rank 3 sleep seems to be sufficient. Okay. Piety? Piety? Nice. I don't even know why I want piety. But it was the lowest stat, so I figured let's get some piety. Theosophy. Sweet. I didn't realize I could become a psionic here, so otherwise I would have invested into this earlier. I don't even know what the high-level psionic things are. By the way, can you hear that in the background? I would be curious about that. Mind read. Sounds interesting. Read once on an NPC's mind. So is this just an empty room? This is just an empty room apparently. So nothing here. Nothing you can go to the right side. So we keep heading on the right hand side. Nothing here either. Keep heading on the right hand side. So we are back at level floor 1. Nothing over here. We've been over there, but now we can go over here. Once again, I just always head on the right hand side of the areas. Because I feel like that's going to be the easiest to traverse the pyramids. I tried left hand side, it's not that good. Literally. You heal wounds on yourself. You hide, hide, spell. Asphyxiation again. So basically those people here, they are not terribly strong enemies, they are just many. So often it will take a really long time trying to take them out essentially. Ouch, stop killing chat. Stop killing chat. Stop killing chat, please. Also don't kill Twitch either. We really need to heal that. Okay, chat gained another level. Rank 6 or level 6. Lord. Theology is maxed out. More curious for critical hit chance. Cure poison, whirlwind, purify air. Cure poison might be nice to have on other characters too. Armor plate. Armor plate would be nice to have too, maybe. Maybe cure stone in case someone gets petrified. Decent level up, I guess. Theosophy, all the way. And we get more into those kinds of spells, I guess. Armor melt, I guess someone with armor melt would be nice to have. So what we do now is heal wounds on chat, because chat seems to get hit most of the time from enemies, because of course she's in the front. Alrighty, what do we have here? More encounters. So those are priestesses, you can clearly tell that, although the name doesn't suggest it. Silence. Silence. Leave them. Hide. Asphyxiation. I believe asphyxiation also kills those. Use the loot, put them to sleep. Okay, one is unaffected. All are asleep now. Okay. Also, silence seems to be an easy target for them. The shamans are a bit more resilient against silence, but the other thing works. Knock knock scroll. We just sell that as soon as we get the opportunity. So here we go another level down. From level 2 we go back to level 1. So this is the other side of level 1, from what it seems like. And here we have a chest. What might be in this chest? Inspect it. We have a B, we have an R. We have a B and an R. Oops, I did not mean to do that. Oh. We have an O and an L. Apparently you can re-inspect it, I guess. O-R-L-S. Disarm, yo-yo, O-R-L-S. Warple Blade is poison. Yeah, it has to be Warple Blade because that's with an L. Poison Dagger doesn't have an L. Good luck, yo-yo, don't disappoint me. Good job. And we get an empty sack. Hooray? Question mark? What do we do with an empty sack here? How can we have the weird things? I guess we did get an empty sack from this. Why? I have no clue. Let's rest here for a while. Need some more spell points. Resting once in a while is usually enough. Spell... Did you get armor as well? Oh, you didn't. You got Cure Stone. Here. You got Armor Plate. Or reduce the damage we take. Only rank 4, but it's still better than nothing. So, I guess we got an empty sack. Yay. Now, I guess we backtrack, because there is nowhere else to go. Yep. Backtrack, back down to level 1 on the other side. Back in here, and also this is further backtracking, except that we can now go here. So this is the entrance, as you might be able to tell from the text. Before I go on, let me go back here, because there's actually something I want to have. Even though we have to go through the Mazulu zombies again, that's okay. Dispel on that, max rank, you hide, you hide, you hide, you hide. Use the loot, as usual. Dispel on that, and they should just all be straight up destroyed. Boom. Yaga gained a level. That's really high intelligence. More points into Theosophy. Anything here? No. Knock knock. Who's there? Haste. Haste might be useful sometime. Haste does not give you more attacks, but it gives you... Spell on that. It gives you... initiative in combat, at least from what I can tell. Thinking order, don't... Alrighty, thank you. That's alright. So, okay. So the reason why I went back outside... Also, by the way, there's one room that we have not explored. But trust me, there's just more zombies. The reason why we go back outside is to fill the sack up with something that we found outside here. Flufflo, thank you for the host, I appreciate that. Welcome everybody, I hope you got yourself having a good time. So, rotting corpses. We can only kill one set of them, so we need to fireball the others. Rank 5. Use firebomb rank 5, and they should be pretty much dead. You hide, you hide. Use the loot trying to put them to sleep. Oh wow, that was almost enough with rank 5 firebomb by itself. Rank 6 firebomb will probably take them out straight up. Corpses are dispelled, fireball will take them out. Good job guys. Now gain another level. He's becoming more and more powerful here. Our Lord Rump. Theosophy for mage spells and Yaga. With just one more point in intelligence. He really wants to be clever this time around. To be fair, I always want to be clever, but I rarely am. And learn lifesteal from the psionic spellbook, interestingly enough. I was not aware. Let's get lifesteal. Lifesteal is really good usually, if you hit it. And good evening to you, Flufflo. I'm doing quite well indeed, thank you. Okay, let's step through this, and here... Use Hakali. We have the empty sack. Hakali uses empty sack. You fill the empty sack with sand. So we now have a sack with sand. That's all there is to it, literally. We don't have anything else. We just have an empty sack filled with sand now, so it's not empty anymore. And you will soon see what kind of significance that has. Let's go back into the pyramid and this time we keep moving forward. Just keep heading along the right hand side path, if we can go the right hand side, that is. The random generator isn't perfect after all. Which random generator, if I may ask? But which, yeah, but no, RNG or randomness generators are rarely perfect. Very often they are predictable and abusable in video games anyways. Oh, we are now at level 3 of this place. There's a door here. And there's a switch. Press the boo. Button. And now we can actually go on. So there was no tile in front of us before. Only now that we press the button. And this is going to be a theme from pretty much here on out. There is no tile to the left. And another button here. And we get those encounters. Oh boy, those are scary. Those are really scary. They have a really high chance of critically hitting you. And you don't really have much in the way of trying to take them out aside from physical attacks. You have deadly poison, that's interesting. Can you use blinding flash on them? I highly doubt that. No, you can't. Let's hide with you. You use Bless max rank, so we have a better chance of hitting. You cast... I think blades might be able to hit them, but I'm not sure about that. Use the harmonium trying to irritate them. So those are extremely resilient against all forms of magic. They don't have that much HP, but if they hit you, they have like a 10% chance of critically hitting. And critical hits instantly kill you. And they also can cast Paralyze and Energy Blast. Okay, we have now one greater demon at our side. Hopefully he's using spells, physical attacks instead of spells. That way around. Try to hide. You try to kick them. Fight. Try to hide still. Actually, yeah, you try to hide. Alkali kicks, 6 damage, not too bad. Fireball's not going to work. Probably. Auto striking. Paralyzed. Demon is paralyzed. At least they're trying to target the demon, which is good for us. You fight. Do we have any weapon? We have a 200 sword that I could give over to Lord Rump. Let's back off real quick. Whoop. And you equip too. Hopefully you're going to go in that order. You try to fight. You keep trying to hide. Oh, nice. One blow to death. They don't have much HP. It's just they're really difficult to take. I did not mean to get out of equipment. Oh. I couldn't trade anyways in combat. Fight. Kick them. Wait. I accidentally unequipped the sword. Oh no. Fight. Kick. Attack. Hide. Oh. Achilles kicks are really good. Rump backstabs. With nothing, I guess. Alrighty, here. Item trade over to Rump. Didn't you have a 200 sword? Random dagger. You have the 200 sword. Trade it over to Rump. Also, can't equip the monstrance. That's unfortunate. So you have a 200 now. 200 should deal a significant more damage. Significantly more damage in melee. Spell, and you try to cure paralysis, rank 5? Rank 5 was good enough, okay. We still have the button here, so let's press the button and probably something happened. And I assume that bridge over there was not there yet. Keep going the right hand side. Okay, those are just jelly clouds. Wow. I forgot to equip you again, didn't I? Let's melee those guys. Let's kick those guys. I do believe we do have a reasonably good chance of hitting them with blades and the like. Blades. Blue trying to put them to sleep. Yeah, they can be hit. 200, one dead. Jelly clouds dead. Sweet, alrighty. One blade stingy was good enough. You equip the sword striking again and the heraldic shield. No, do not invoke the power of the heraldic shield. Thank you very much. That's all we need. Oh, melee's with a Zweihander and just completely destroys those poor enemies. So those green floater enemies earlier were actually somewhat the strongest you can encounter, to say the least. Get Enchanted Blade going, and let's also get Magic Screen going to resist spells. And here we go back down into level 3, I believe? This is level 2. No, this is level 3. So we are at the backside of level 3 now. Counter, more Amazulis. You parry, dodge. Actually, you just swing and prepare your weapon skill. You try to hide. You cast Sleep. Rank 3. You cast Asphyxiation, just instantly killing them. Use the loot on the second group. Let's go. Zweihander. They need to still level up their weapon skills, so that's why I decide to attack anyways. Okay, most of them are asleep and all of them are dead. Good night. For camera skirts, we don't really need those. Okay, so here this is just a single tile we can step out on. And there is no button here, but there's another door, so it's okay. You swing at the priestesses, you melee the priestesses. Priestesses were easy to silence. You kick the priestesses. You silence the priestesses. You once again just straight up kill everybody. Use the loot, put them to sleep. Okay, the one is asleep. Both of them are silenced. They also cast haste, which is less than ideal. Oh, never mind. I was about to say that now Yaga is going to take a longer time until I can do anything. Okay. Ravulf is now level 7 Lord. Chat is now level 7 Lord. Let's... Wait, did you guys want to become a samurai? I think last time you said you wanted to become a samurai, wasn't it? Not a Valkyrie. Valkyrie was just a step in between. Right? I think anyways. I think anyways. Either way, you get now... Word of Death? Chat changes its mind depending on who's on. I guess so. Right now, Valkyrie sounds like an amazing plan. To me anyways. Fair enough. Let's get Identify, so someone else has Identified too. Touch, nothing in here. Spell, you cast Heal Wounds on Rump. Or Heal Wounds on Rump. And that should be sufficient. Okay, let's see what's in here. Alrighty, we have more doors. Or something like that. We step outside here and more Amazulus. Swing, swing, hide, hide. Asphyxiation. Kill them. Use loot, put them to sleep. You get the idea. So all of them should be asleep. Elm arrow hits. More 2 elm arrows. I decided to sleep the other ones because they seem to be less threatening. The archers seem to be less threatening. They can hit an allies in the back row, but that's not all that bad. They still don't deal much more damage. So we go back down to level 3, I think that was again. Oh, that's level 2. Now we're at the other side of level 2. More Amazulis. Too bad we don't have enough for more Death Wish. Hide. Oh, you actually hit them as well. Hide, hide. You could just use Death Wish. Let's see whether rank 2 Death Wish is sufficient. Okay, all of them are asleep. Alrighty, rank 2 Death Wish is good enough for regular ones anyways. Yaga detects something. There's a switch. There's a door. Another switch. And we don't really know what that did. But the assumption is that outside here a path opened up. Trusted them, melee them, kick them, fight them. Blades them and loot them. Oh, Abomination blades didn't work. Oh, Priestess cast blades. That's not a whole lot of damage. They cast blast here. Our blades were way stronger. Trust your weapon, melee them, kick them, fight them. More blades. Use the loot, trying to put it to sleep again. Okay, one is asleep. And boom. More enemies dead. So let's see what else we have over here. So, by the way, just because I know it, I know this path over here was not present before I pressed that button over there. I would have actually forgotten about the button in the corridor. That is really easy to miss. But thanks to someone discovering it, I think it was Romp, it was actually rather easy. Some more natives, you shall swing, swing, hide, hide, spell, asphyxiation. We don't have that many asphyxiation charges left in a sense, but that should be fine. And all the monsters are defeated. Monsters, you say. Okay, here we have an interesting little room. Let me rest for a while actually, so we get the spell charges back. I think this is a good room to rest in, I'm not sure. Also, Yaga has so many spell points, he will barely regenerate them. Alright, that's good enough. So here you see a chest, right? Whoosh. And it's gone. Whoosh. And it's gone. So what you need to do is you need to use that sticky glop glop, whatever thing it is. Put it there, and as soon as the chest disappears again, aha! Chest is caught in the loop. He cannot go away anymore. So that is the entire trick about this, which is actually quite fancy. Basically, it implies that the chest is sentient and runs away from you. Or teleports for that matter. Either way it works, which is nice. So, let's see. We have a space LOEDR. You know what cast spell Yaga? Oh, Akali? Who had it? Twitch? Knock Knock. Well, let's try to use Knock Knock here. Knock Knock spells should in theory be able to disarm traps as well. Nice. That was easy. It does not always work. It actually has a reasonably high chance of not succeeding. So we get a bone key. Romp. Would you like to have another key? Yes, you do. Ancient dust we sell. Barbed arrows we probably just sell them as well. Speaking of barbed arrows, items, merch. Let's just merge the barbed arrows. There's no reason for those to be 2 stacks. Just takes up additional inventory space. Also, I forgot about this. We wanted to switch you over to a Valkyrie. Let's do that right now. And you can equip the chain hauberk, steel helmet, auto striking, soul dagger in the off. Actually, no. Let's just use the shield. No, you do not invoke it. Amulet of Night. we don't have any other leggings for now. So chat is going to become a lot stronger now too as well. Rump is going to stay, and you still need to level up. Twitch, you can not become your beloved thingy yet again, but soon. You are level 6 now. Let's change you back into a ranger for more opportunities and possibilities soon. That sounds like a good idea. So Yaga can no longer cast asphyxiation for a while. Hey Grobley, how are you doing? So we ended up getting a bone key from here. The bone key probably opens up some doors. Which one? We haven't even found any closed doors yet. Hey, and that's really convenient that those are right here, because we don't... As in, they are in an easy group to defeat apparently. Fireball, max rank. You hide, use the loot, put them to sleep. The firebomb and fireball should take them out, as long as they don't backfire, or fizzle for that matter. Okay, firebomb almost killed them. We don't need the spear, so we just drop it. Okay, chat, Valkyrie. And more points into Kiryutsu, because theology is already maxed out. And also apparently you have all the... No, actually, Valkyries only learn pre-spells starting at level 3. You get everything you need, actually. Intelligence. Intelligence! 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 Oh no! You need one more point in intelligence, Twitch, so you can become Zionic again. You know, for preparation of that, I'm going to put more points into Theosophy. And you get... direction. Sure, why not? Nyaga is now a Mook Ranger. Wow, all that's leveled up. Really lucky. And... what do you do? Oh yeah, you want to get better at scouting. Let's scout some more. Twitch still thinks I'm playing A Link to the Past. Oh, whoops. I actually forgot to change that one. That's on my end. I changed it. Thank you for the heads up. Okay, now we can use asphyxiation again. So we are basically just backtracking now. Back to the higher level, I guess. So, you swing. You swing. You hide. You cast asphyxiation, rank 2, that is sufficient. You put those natives to sleep, let's go. Alrighty. That was easy enough. Ooh, everything was leveled up. Good job, chat. Good job, chat. More Kiryutsu for more critical hits. What do you want to get? Word of Death, Resurrection, Remove Curse. Resurrection might be useful sometime soon. Hopefully it isn't, but who knows. Word of Death, maybe. Straight up death, it's only one target. Replate Blades, Whirlwind Cure Poison. Let's get Word of Death. Air Effect Holy Spell. Or Magic Spell for that matter. More Kiryutsu is almost maxed out. Really nice. Resurrection. And Yaga is now rank 3 Ranger. And he will also soon get more alchemy spells. Wait, I wanted to get scouting, because might as well, right? Oh, one more alchemy spell that we can get before having to invest more points into alchemy. That's a really good level up too. Nah. Okay, I don't need that many alchemy spells. Get more scouting. Dungeon Keeper borrowed that lady's scream. She sounds exactly like the Mistress of Darkness. Legend of Soldo, Bane of the Cosmic Forge. Something like that. So, we are backtracking now here. Back through those rooms. And we are currently on level 3, I think. Now we're getting up to level 4. I think there are 5 levels to this pyramid, upwards anyways. There's also a basement, which is where I'm currently trying to head to now. Because we have the bone key, and we can actually do that. Why is the game calling those ladies monsters? Because it calls everything monsters. Everything that is unknown to us is a monster. Kind of makes sense, right? Nothing in here. There's a button. We have never seen those before. Remember, we are adventurers of old kin. Oh, the door opened over here. Now that button opened and we fell down. But another door is open now, that's nice. And please, guards here. No such things. I would appreciate keeping it positive. Yeah, that works. Swing, hide, spell. Asphyxiation. Boom. Use to loot, put them to sleep. Good night. Four. 5. Alright, that should be all enemies here. And chat gained another level. Hehe. Decent level up, not too bad. Kiryu almost maxed out. You're getting a really strong chat. Or should I say critically more powerful? I don't think that works too well. Either way, I think Bless is going to be really handy to have. Also here, we only have rank 4 stuff at this point. You have... no. Lord Rump, you don't have that either. I want to see whether someone else has armor. No one has armor. So we need to wait until our ranger levels up a little bit more here. And we are now on level 3 on the upper side, I guess. So let's keep it over here. Was meant to be good fun. I figure, don't worry, it's okay. It's kind of, I like being more positive about stuff. Chat flex. Oh boy. I was wrong. I was wrong, guys. I think those mana wars are what I was thinking about. You hide, you hide. We need armor plate max rank here. Those mana wars have like a 10% chance to critically hit. It's kind of crazy. 224 damage didn't kill it. Armor plate fizzled. We are weakened. Paralyzed. Rump is paralyzed. That's not good. Rump was my strongest damage dealer. Spell. Let's try Energy Blast on the Mana War. I don't think it's going to work, but we can see. Pure Paralysis here on Lord Rump. Why did that fizzle? That's silly. Plate max rank. Use the loot on the clouds. Maybe they can sleep unaffected. Those things are just crazy resilient. Okay. Rump is no longer paralyzed, which is nice. Poisoned. Poison is not too bad. Swing at it. Melee it. Melee can deal double damage, or generally deals double damage. You try to hide, you try to hide. I acid splash. You try to hide too. 500 missed. Uh-oh. He missed us as well. Oh, acid splash actually works. Ooh, 54 damage. Holy smokes. 54 damage from that thing. That's not good. Heal. Also, that's probably crazy powerful poison. I can't remove poison with you. You can probably your poison. That's not going to do much, is it? Let's try to focus on other stuff. Actually, let's conjure up some allies that might help us here. Armor shield. On rump. Let's go. Your wounds, your wounds. Haha, 52 damage from the Man of War. Terror? Oh no. Well, that's really not good. Maybe I should try to take out the floaters first. They don't have usually much HP. Kick Man of War. Fight the Man of War. An acid splash worked. You have acid bomb by chance? You do not. Acid splash. Armor shield on our Valkyrie. Color kicks and misses. 18 damage. Not too bad. Or striking misses. Ouch. Fireballs. Lightning. Those are both fire. Those actually. Trust your weapon with it. Melee that thing. You might as well try to... Actually, no. Your kicks should be not too bad. You, on the other hand, you try to heal. Might as well. Acid splash. And you... I have no idea what you want to do. You hide. Ocular kicks. Miss. Acid splash. Unaffected. Maybe that... Ooh, another 54 damage. It was just a blunder that it worked last time. Oh no! By killing it. Wait, crate life. Crate life. Also, you will probably want to hide. You are really low on HP now all of a sudden. Let's try lifesteal. Killing touch. Chat gets hit again. Roller cast terror. Everybody's frightened and someone just goes straight out to sleep instead. Parry. Dodge. Parry. No, you tried to hit it. This is going to be really ugly really quick. Heal wounds. Oh, heal wounds as good as you can at this point. Why is it still not conjured up? Why do we not have allies? What happened? Probably it just kind of got interrupted. Someone is frightened. Someone else is frightened. Alrighty, Yaga finally conjures up stuff. And we have some things on our side. Oh, well, Rob is straight up dead here. That's no good. No good. No good. Heal. Hide. 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 Actually, no, you tried to heal. As well. You really don't have anything to do. Finally someone managed to hide, I think. Oh no, that's my shades that are trying to hide here. Oh, the cast slow. Ouch. And is poisoned. Try to heal chat. You try to hide, you try to hide. Why can you guys not hide? That's just silly. Heal, you try to hide. Apparently hiding from those guys is extremely difficult. Hey! How can we finally manage to hide? That's amazing. Twitch got hit again. Stop hitting Twitch with everything, please. This is not good. Heal. You can now heal Twitch. Hide. Heal. We are not making progress in actually killing them though. Yeah, 4 damage from the shades. That's not a whole lot. I really hoped we would get better allies than that. 54 damage again. Okay. Oh my god. Heal on chat. Heal chat. Heal chat. You're trying to hide. Try blades on a mana war. Blades, and it was unaffected because it has such insane magic resistance, and our physical attacks are really poor. Ah, boy. Oh. Bring at the mana war. Can you kick the mana war, I guess? Fight the mana war. Can you hold monsters? Probably not. Might as well try it on. It touches those guys. Yeah, they are starting to basically lose a lot of health over there. 54 damage again. Lightning Flash? Well, that's even worse now. This is not getting any better, is it? At least she's still hidden. Heal. Cure lesser condition. You don't even have cure lesser condition. Right. Cure lesser condition on her. Do you have anything? A harmonium? Right. It's irritated. Hey, nice. I think Yaga is sleeping. Oh no, that's Twitch that is sleeping. Will it cast lightning? Our bard is soon going to die at this point. Ow! Yep, good night. That's not good. Try to swing at the floaters, I guess. Your lesser conditions. Please don't mess this up this time. Drain stamina. Alright, they might actually die here. Something dies. I think it attacked one of the thingies. Oh, come on! I can't cure lesser condition if you keep doing stuff to me. Cure lesser condition on yourself. Don't have cure lesser condition. I acid splash again. Your wounds, that's as good as it gets. Cure lesser condition on yourself. He touches it. Oh, okay, the floaters are dead. Stumbles blindly someone. Twitch, straight up dead. Of course. We still didn't manage to cure lesser conditions. Hide. Cure lesser conditions, please work. stumbles blindly again and is frightened, and you're poisoned. Okay, finally, cure as a condition worked. From you can now probably cast that with not too much trouble. He tried to hide. He tried to heal. Hide. Oh boy. You're hidden, so you just wait. He tried to hide as well. You see how much HP Yaga has, by the way? It is kind of insane. You're trying to hide. And you're frightened again. Of course you are. Yaga, you need to hide. Come on. Stop being stupid. Of course. Well. Too bad. We're dying here. That actually hit. Oh my. We took it in our grave. Oh boy. Well, I mean, we defeated them, kind of. Where are we here? I guess just... This is level 4. I think we already got further than before. Let's step outside here, we can go over there. Right. Okay. The head of a strange beast is hewn into the center of a circular emblem on top of the gate, although somehow the face looks oddly familiar. Looks like a ram. And no, we cannot open that gate yet. The bone key will not open this gate here. In case you're wondering. Hi, you are way easier to deal with. Oh, I shouldn't say that out too loud. Because they can be really mean. Can you silence them? You do not have silence. That's too bad. You have silence. Silence rank 4. Asphyxiation. Asphyxiation, by the way, not asphyxiation. Loot. Put them to sleep. Let's go. Akali punches, really? Cast web. Ouch. Good thing it wasn't on Yaga, otherwise asphyxiation would land here. Armor shield scrolls. And Yaga gains another level. Level 5. More scouting! And you know what? Level 5 is already way too much for you. Let's become something else. Bard, Alchemist. Let's make you a bard for now, because why not? Might as well. You're really brave, or stupid, or both. Either way, you're really welcome to die quickly. Because you should give me enough experience for a level up. No, she isn't. That's unfortunate. Let's rest here for a while. I feel like we can use the rest. Please, Knuckletooth. Not around here. Would appreciate that. Whoops, that was the wrong button. Whatever. You will not get timed out for 3 minutes. Okay, that's just a warning, you get permitted. So you can post anything. Please don't. I would have purged it, but I pressed the wrong button. It's okay. Thank you, all bugs. Morgori, please go to sleep. If you have to work tomorrow, please go to sleep. Or at least do like I usually do. Take your phone or laptop or whatever device you can and have the stream on it and just kind of have it next to your bed and try to sleep while watching or listening to the stream. That is way more efficient. At least you won't be quite as destroyed tomorrow. Oh boy. Yeah. Let's see. We keep going further into the pyramid, somewhere around those places. We have not been here yet, so let's enter this door. Nothing in here, apparently. And keep going further over here. We are actually now on the second floor, I believe. No, this is the ground floor. Which means this goes down into the basement. And this is where we use the bone key. I'm actually going to go up real quick, one level, and rest for until we get an encounter or we are at least full with our spell points. So my idea here is now, I want to have Yaga be at least level 2 or 3 so he can cast higher rank spells. That's a lot of enemies. So that's the idea. You swing at those. So Fireball, max rank. Hopefully takes out those guys. Firebomb, max rank. I think it does not quite take out those guys, but with Blades, in conjunction with Blades, it should kill those. Actually, Blades needs more spells, doesn't it? Hang on. 3+ power level. No, rank 3 is fine. You use... what do you have available here? Nuclear Blast, rank 1. Probably will finish off everything. Now that I think about it. Use the loot, put that last group to sleep. Alrighty. Before I go on to the basement, I want Yaga to be a little bit higher level. Just a little bit, so he can cast higher level spells overall. Fireball, those are all dead. Nuclear Blast will finish off the rest of the enemies that are remaining in straggler groups, so to speak. Firebomb, max rank. I'd use the loot. Okay. They're not dead, that's surprising. Well, one is not dead. Boom, okay, now we're dead. For holder, we don't need that. Chat, you're level 6. Very good. That's kind of where you want to be. You have Kiryuts at maximum, that means a 20% chance to instantly kill an enemy with a physical attack, minus enemy death resistance. So some enemies you literally cannot instantly kill, and I think the rest we just put straight up into Oratory. And chat, you also gain... armor plate. Yaga gains more levels. Hyperion speed though. Put more points into Theosophy. I would like for Yaga to become a psionic after, if we can somehow arrange this. I think he needs a fair bit more intelligence now though. But Theosophy is maxed out as well. Scouting. And we go ahead and get more spells in air, so we get more spell points total. Okay, level 4 already. And more scouting, yay! And fireballs, sure. Okie dokie. So now we cast... who did that get? I think you got it. You have now armor plate, max rank. You also have Enchanted Blade, max rank. And Yaga has Magic Screen. Not going to be max rank, but it's going to be sufficient for now, hopefully anyways. Alrighty, let's go into the basement. This is a scary place. Do you see that thing in front of us? Does someone has detect secret? Yoya, do you have detect secret? No, you have the direction. You can cast direction, that's okay. Does someone have detect secret? No one has detect secrets, so I need to look at the walls very well myself. This switch is going to do something. What exactly? I don't know. I'm looking for switches on the wall that I need to press or shouldn't press for that matter. I've done that switch twice. You'll still find here. And there's a switch on the left wall. Nothing happens. I gotta attack something, yes. Okay. That was a trap avoided, by the way. So we're just kind of snaking our way into the sarcophagus tomb type thingies. I gotta detect something. Good eye. And some of those buttons I need to press, some of those I don't. And here, behind us, a door appeared. Where we have to press another button. Now we can press a step on this switch and it's not going to happen anything bad. At least that's the idea. Step on this switch. What can happen possibly? Nothing? Something happened. We don't know what though. Another switch. And the trapdoor opened up behind us. That's not useful. Maybe it is. Open up the door and here we get 2 Pharaohs of Fire. So, those things are undead, so we try to dispel undead. Do you have dispel undead? You do not have dispel undead. Do you have fire shield? You do. Oh, Rump casts max rank fire shield, so those always cast really high rank fire spells. We try to take them out as quick as we can. Chilling touch. Can you put them? Can you silence them? I actually don't even know. You try to dispel on that as well. Rank 2 should be sufficient in theory. And you still trying to put them to sleep. Let's see. Chilling touch, hit 12 damage. Not bad, I guess. One is asleep. Hey, nice. Fire shield, dispel on that. Both of them dispelled. Sweet. Way easier than I hoped it would be. Okay, now we are here in a room. The switch here. The door appeared over here. Another switch here. And what happened? Nothing. No effect. No effect. No effect. What happens if we step on this switch again? Oh. Trapdoor opened up over here. So let's see what's in here. Because I know you have to go through a trapdoor in order to get anywhere. Swing at it. Armor melt? Oh boy. Armor melt. Although it probably is not going to be affected by it. Ah ha 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 ha. Spell. Create life, max rank. Please don't fizzle. Here, you bless, max rank. You... Use anti-magic on the cloud, actually. Use the harmonium, trying to irritate it. Go. Create life fizzled. No! Unaffected. Armor melt. Okay, I think armor melt cannot miss. So it should now have no armor anymore. Anti-magic. Cloud stings and misses. Why are we so strong? Melee the Man of War. Please. Oh, okay. You use Conjuration, max rank. You heal, or Valkyrie. You armor shield the Valkyrie. I'm not sure what to do with those guys. I wonder if the death works. Let's try a straight up death him. Harmonium and the Man of War. Irritated. Unaffected. Heal wounds. Conjuration fizzled. Death. Unaffected. Conjuration, please, don't fizzle it. You know what, let Yaga cast that. Too important for it to be possibly not working. Let's try Deadly Air. Actually, Purify Air Pocket. Try Deadly Poison on this thing. Try Blades max rank on this thing. And use the Conjuration. You should not fail it, right? Right? Oh, you only have rank 4. Probably better than nothing. I'm more irritated. Unaffected. Blades. 31 damage. Blades actually hit. Deadly Poison. Oh! Deadly Poison hit! Nice, okay. Deadly Poison is what we want to do on this thing. Fireball. Ouch. That's okay though. We have future dragons at our disposal. Melee, ticket, hide. Harmonium. We should be fine here. Those are ugly but not too bad. Dragon sting, there we go. Also we take damage after we complete the fight from fall damage. Which is some form of fascinating, I dare to say. Yaga, cure poison. Okay, that actually worked. I figured it would not be good enough. Heal. 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 Just heal up everybody. Okay, going to some points on you. Who else can heal? Can heal. That should hopefully be sufficient. Alrighty, we now are somewhere where we fell down. Press the button and whoops, we are back up. Not really back up where we would like to be, honestly. Press the button. And this trapdoor appeared. As soon as it jumped down, another encounter. That's a lot of Amazulu zombies. Parry, dodge, parry. Oh, you hide, you hide, you hide. You cast Nuclear Blast rank 2. That should be enough. Still trying to put it to sleep. 1. Don't make Yaga nauseous, please. Don't make Yaga nauseous. Don't fail it, Yaga, please. Paralyzed. Paralyzed? Oh god. Yaga, Don't fail nuclear blast. Yaga Gaxon is helpless. Oh god. I really need to put him all the way in the back row now. Hide. Do not fail this, please. Put them to sleep, or try to anyways. A lot of zombies are... Gaxon is helpless again. Might be... Could have been Twitch, actually. Please. No, that was not Twitch. Yaga caused nuclear blast. Oh. Someone else was that. Okay, not all zombies are dead. I really hope that nuclear blast rank 2 would kill them all, but not quite. Parry, dodge. Spell. Another rank 1 should be sufficient. You know what, guys? Spell. Yeah, you don't have that. Heal wounds on yourself. Spell. Ah, you don't even have cure. I guess you try to hide then. Nuclear blast. Go. Don't fail it, please. Use the loot. A lot of zombies are asleep, actually. Interesting enough. Don't fail this, Yaga. Come on, Yaga. Come on. Nuclear blast them. Okay, that should be all of them. That's so many enemies. Okay, in a level. Hey, that's awesome. Also answers one of my questions I had, whether paralyzed characters do gain experience, and yes they do. So, Lord Orb. He didn't even learn the spell. Yaga the Mukbart. Air pocket? Sounds like a great idea right now. And everybody takes damage now after the fight again. Okay, cure paralysis. Paralysis. Yaga, you cast your lesser condition, rank 3. Rank 2? No, rank 3 it has to be. Seemingly. Maybe rank 2 could sometimes work. Oh, sometimes rank 3 doesn't work. Or maybe he's just that sick and nauseous. Oh, let's use rank 4. You guaranteed. Wow, it still doesn't really work always. Holy smokes. We can't go higher than rank 5, come on. Akali. Okay, you're cured. You're cured. Akali, please, stop being sick. That's silly. Okay. So we are now at a different place underground. This is a different hole. And here, we can press a button. And a new section opens to us. We are in a completely different place, where we just climbed out of a hole, and we have no idea where we are. There's another hole here. I don't think we necessarily want to go in there, or maybe we do. The button here. The hole at the back, I think, closed. By the way, this room in there is an entire trap by itself. Like... Let me explain what happens in there. Essentially, there's a gate that is closed. Or more specifically, there's a gate that appears to be closed. If you try to get closer to it, it will close completely. Then you find some buttons in the room that opens the gate. But if you get closer, it's still closed completely. But then at some point you find the correct button that keeps the gate open. But as soon as you step into the gate's range, it will bombard you with poison arrows. And there's not even anything behind there. The correct way is to go over here. I'm not sure this is going to be here already. Let's see. 2 undead pharaohs. Okay. Dispel undead on those guys. We are we are lacking magic screen. Cast magic screen. You have fire shield. You do not have fire shield. That's unfortunate. Try to hide for now. Do you have fire shield? You do not. You cast illusions that help us in combat, hopefully. You cast rank 2 Dispel Undead on the second group. You don't have that either, fire shield that is. You try to put them to sleep. Let's go. One is asleep, nice. Magic Screams fizzles, that's not so nice. Illusions are cast. Well, we have Phantasms on our side, Dispel Undead. 2 are dispelled, sweet. Energy Blast, not too bad. Dispel Undead. So, let's put it this way. Those things are crazy powerful in the PC version, if you let them. They don't have much resistances or anything like that, but you really don't want to let them try. Do you have Deep Freeze? Deep Freeze. Deep Freeze sounds good. Let's go. Chilling Touch. They also don't have that much HP. And Ankh of Fire is what we get for trouble. So Ankhs of Fire are giving you a good chunk of fire resistance. They're actually pretty nice to have, especially around here, where there are many enemies with good chunks of fire resistance. So now, as I said, we put everything to Oratory, so the spells should hopefully fizzle less. Purify Air, Whirlwind, Cure Poison. Owen Haste, Paralyze. Let's get Cure Poison on you. I gotta gain the level. I'm not going to change chops here until we are through this section, by the way. Because that would be kind of silly. Here, more scouting! And you can also learn Prismic Missile. Various effects. Literally has various effects. Okay, next up, we heal everybody. To full, hopefully. Your wounds. Okay, and Yaga, you set up the magic screen you failed to cast in combat earlier. Okay. I don't know what's going to await us here, but let's press the button. Yaga detects something. I know, I just pressed the button. Or was this in an entire room a trap? Maybe it wasn't. An encounter! Just a few Alamazulu zombies. Dispel Undead rank 2 is going to take care of them. You hide, you hide, you hide. Dispel rank 2 on the second group. You hide. Okay, no paralyzation. That's good. Also no one is nauseous. That's also really good. So I think... okay. So I was actually not entirely right, but also not entirely wrong. So this room does not have the button correct to disable the trap. So this was the button to disable the trap in the other room over there. Okay, Dispel Undead rank 4 hopefully works. Hide, hide, hide. Spell. Dispel Undead rank 4. Use the loot to put them to sleep. Okay. Unaffected. Oh. Yeah, that's probably kills all of them. Yep. Alright, straight up dead. I stepped on the switch. I don't know what that did. There's another switch here. A door here. I see. Okay, so this is going to be interesting. And I'm sure a lot of you will probably enjoy what you're going to read. So here we have An encounter with Amen Tatbat. Yes, that's actually its name. So, first order of operation. This spell, those guys, hide. No, you don't hide. Do you have fire shield? You do have fire shield. You cast fire shield rank mode. Max. So this is a boss fight. Tatbat is not to be underestimated. Try deadly poison on the Tutput guy. You use armor shield? Probably not. I don't think they use particularly many spells that are bad for us. So you use... Conjuration. Conjure up something powerful. Use the loot, putting those to sleep. I don't think we can crowd control the Tutbot guy. Probably not. Deadly poison. What? Okay, the deadly poison just straight him killed him. That guy is actually pretty rough to deal with. But Hakali just decided deadly poison dead. What? Okay. We get another amulet of life. I'm not too unhappy about that. Another Ankh of Fire. We probably should have taken a look at this. An Ankh of Youth. And an Ankh of Sancticity. And you gain some levels. I did not expect it to be that easy, honestly. More Thaumaturgy for you. Or more fire spells. Fire shield. Wow, that encounter took me a really long time on the DOS version. Looks like Jagabot is more chatty than chat. That is actually not too uncommon around here. A lot of people just really like lurking, and especially on games that I guess not all that many people are interested in comparison to the other games I play. It tends to happen. So, alrighty, we change our Yaga back to something else. But before we do that, let's see. Let me drop the Cure-like Condition potion for now. And Yo-Yo, trade over to Yaga. The Ankhs here. I want to take a look at those. I know what the Ankh of Fire does. I'm not sure about the others. Fire damage is pretty substantial most of the time, so I'm going to give the Ankh of Fire to Yo-Yo in the back row. And I'm also going to trade over to Twitch an Ankh of Fire. By the way, if you use the Ankh of Fire as an item, it casts Fireball at, I think, level 5, so it's pretty good, if you can use it. So, here, spell, identify. Never any reason to cast higher than level 1, identify. Sancticity. Doesn't do anything. So, equipping it doesn't do anything, I mean. I'll go Youth. Okay, so both of those Ankhs basically don't do anything. Also, I just realized, item, equip. You equip the Shadow Cloak again. And you trade the fire thing to Yaga. I didn't realize he didn't have one. I figured one of those other amulets would be useful, but actually are not. So, okay. But let me explain real quick. I'm going to save and I'm going to reset after. Just as a fair warning. I'm going to show you. And also figure it out myself. If I equip Ankh of Youth, it should give me some stats if I actually get that in the end. So let me note down my stats that we currently have with Yaga. We have 13, 11, 10, 15, 16, 11, 16 and 18. Okay. So, if I now equip those thingies, they can activate their power. Yes. So, Ankh of Sancticity, basically consumed, and what it gives us is +1 to piety. So, Sancticity equals piety. So, if anyone needs piety, we can just use an Ankh of Sancticity on that character. And the other one we can use is Ank of Youth. I'm not sure what that does. Apparently equipping it gives us -1 armor class, which is actually not too bad. So we invoke the power, and we now have 16, 11, 16, 16. Oh, vitality +1. The Ank of Youth gives us +1 vitality, but I obviously don't just want to use those randomly. I want to use them when we need some for class changing. It lowered your age. You went from 20 to 19. The Ank of Youth too. Oh wow, I didn't realize that. That's interesting. I didn't realize there were items like that in the game. I wonder whether you can reach like age 0 and then you die yourself. You should definitely consider playing Baldur's Gate as well as Daggerfall. Would be tons of fun. I tried Pillars of Eternity for a while on stream. I feel like the audience or the stream is not quite ready for that, to be honest, for those kinds of games. It's a bit too much text in comparison to what I can handle and what I guess chat can handle. So what do we have here? We have a clay idol figurine is resting within an alcove, enshrined with dried flower, petals, bones, and glass beads. Try to take the idol. Leave the idol alone. So, what do you need to do here? This is why we have the bag of sand. Remember Indiana Jones? There would have actually been another scene of Indiana Jones early in the temple if I didn't avoid the trap, where a gigantic rolling boulder would be rolling over us. But yeah, we avoided that. So Hakali now has a bag of sand, and we need Hakali, actually. Depending on how good Hakali is with speed and stuff like that, it's going to work or not. In this case, what I'm going to be doing, I'm going to trade the bag of sand over to Yo-Yo here, and then use the bag of sand here. So the trap can still go off. Obviously this is trapped. And I believe it's 2 times Poison Cloud, which is pretty bad for you, as in I had trouble surviving this in my DOS playthrough. In fact, 3 people died from it, and I could only keep 3 alive. So let's see. Yo uses bag of sand. A clay idol figurine is resting with the alcove. Exchange sandbug for the idol. Your clumsy attempt to swap the bag has knocked the idol reeling onto the floor. Quickly you snatch up the idol. Well, you messed up, Yo-Yo. Poison gas explodes into your face. 15 damage, 18, 12, 7, 15. Oh, it's only 1 poison this time around. That is actually really, really lenient. Not sure, in the Wizardry one, if your age went past 50, you started losing stats. It's the same one in this one, but you never even age 1 year for the most part. So, yeah. You don't really rest more for, let's say, 8 hours at a time. So, it's never really a concern. Cure Poison, I would like to not use your spell points if we can avoid it. Cure Poison, let's rank rank 5. Okay, Cure Poison, rank 4. That was not good enough, that's okay though. Rank 5, good. Cure Poison, you don't have enough spell points, that's okay. You're poisoned, good job. Spells. So this is extremely toned down from the DOS version, how much pain you take. Although on the other hand, we also are significantly more powerful than before, so that's I guess a difference. Your poison. And I was also better prepared overall, because I knew what was coming. I didn't exactly know what was coming, because I have not played this version specifically until this point, but you get the idea. Okay, we are now somewhere. And there are giant enemies. Oh boy. I don't know what those do. Let's blast them, I guess. Energy blast, the giant ant. mental attack hit. You cast sleep, max rank on the giant ant, and you use loot on the giant ant here. Unaffected, oh boy. Things 26 damage. Oh. Okay, giant ant is dead. Huckily. It's hit, bites. Unaffected, falls asleep. Okay, those are foragers. Not too scary, but not simple either. Actually, I could just use Death Wish. Nah, it's fine. Energy blast them. Energy blast them. Energy blast them. As you can see, I'm barely ever using physical attacks. And if we have to use physical attacks, well, we are in a bit in trouble. Just a little. Blades. Max rank. Use the loot, put them to sleep. We'll try to anyways. One dead. Two dead. Blades. 3 dead. Okay. My greetings, Moose. The run is quite fine. How are you doing? The inn advanced a week at a time, so hitting all the age is legitimate concern. I see. Yeah, that makes sense. So I guess we need to try and get out of here now. Oh, there's a pathway. Detect something, press the button. Where are we? Oh, we are back in this room here. Okay. I believe if we press this, yeah, you can see the trapping disappeared on the minimap. We can now go back home, I believe, without any trouble. Spell, Yaga. Power plate. Thank you. Spell. We have... Okay, magic screen we can cast now at highest rank as well. And you have... Other blade in case we need to physically fight stuff. Oh. Not a concern stepping on those switches. Trap activated further ahead apparently. Also, this is the hallway where if you don't go to the right here, press the button, I think you get hit by a boulder. So we actually successfully avoided all traps except for the one that I was prepared for, but Yo-Yo just didn't manage to do it. That's okay. We did end up getting a idol figurine of Maumumu. Here, it's actually a thing that you can equip. So, Maumumu thing, it's a magic item, and that's also a key at the same time. Remember the door at the top of the pyramid that I said we can't go there yet? Well, that idol actually opens that. Okay, what I'm also going to be doing, I'm just going to go straight up back. And we are... Where are we? Oops. Go downstairs. So I think now we are... Oh, that's not what I meant with going back. I accidentally straight up went back. Like, literally backwards. You fight, you hide, spell. We still have some asphyxiation left. Put them to sleep. Three. One there is. Okay, all of them dead. You're good? Nice, glad to hear that. I do have indeed quite a nice day, thank you. Okay, Yaga leveled up. And scouting is almost maxed out, so we should be able to reliably tell what the enemies actually are. Plus we get more mage spells. Stink Bomb? Let's get Stink Bomb just for more spell points in this spell group. Also, Yaga. What can you become now? Currently a bard. I wanted to become another a psionic again, but reaching the required intelligence number might be a bit tricky from this point on, since level 10 is not going to come around quickly. And even then we would need to get 3 points into it. Actually only 2 intelligence points, but still. Then let's change profession to the ranger. Profession to the ranger. That sounds like a good idea. It looks awesome. You had no idea this was upgraded to port to SNES. Yes, actually the SNES version is definitely better. If you are interested in playing this game, I highly recommend you play this version overall. It's not perfect, by no means. It is overall, well, still really old and with old philosophy, so to speak. But it's still a really nice game in my opinion. But I'm biased. I actually like the DOS version. It looks really old. It's actually not as old as it looks. It was actually already looking a little bit old for its time, from what I've read. The DOS version, that is. And it's actually quite interesting as to recognize that, hey, wait a second, even for its time, it was apparently looking old already. So it is, for me it was anyways, a mystery from my childhood that I wanted to explore and figure out what is this weird game about that I saw my father and his friend play and I never actually got to play it myself. So yeah, there we are. Hey Darshadiel, how are you doing? The PC version is definitely super old. If you have opportunity to play the SNES version, I recommend you play this one. It's also overall, they toned down the extreme aspects from what I can tell quite a bit. As in, the encounters are significantly nicer, although I might be biased in the sense that I actually know what I'm doing now. So that's very different. So I believe if we go up here, we will arrive. Yes, alrighty. Where we need to be. Okay, more floaters and chalice. Not what I'm hoping for. A lot of those guys too. Melee them. You create life. Maybe you don't fizzle the spell this time, that would be lovely. You use plates on those guys. You use plates on those guys. Use the Angel's Tongue to give us blessing. Great life. Finally, it didn't fizzle. And we have something pyro iris on our side. Okay. Those charges are dead. Fireball, that's not nice. Flyhunter hits. Okay, one of those is dead. Plus your weapon at it, melee it. It's fine. You kick those guys too. You keep using blades. Those guys. You just hide. You don't have anything else to do. You put those guys to sleep. Let's go. Most of them are unaffected, but that's alright. Those are dead. Oh, Pyre Iris cast Firestorm and Fireball. Most of those chalices are dead. I expected this to take a bit longer in terms of how long it takes, but I'm okay with this. Everybody tries to hide. Boom. Firestorm. Fireball. And they seem to be dead again. So those great life forms were pretty good. We need intelligence. Come on, Yaga. Scouting almost maxed out. So now we step out here. And we can use our idol that we have in our possession to open up this door. We wave the idol before the emblem. Basically a passcode, like, you know, those electromagnetic thingies you can use? Same thing, it just opens the door. It's kind of like a hotel or so. Am I playing Wizardry 7 next? No, probably not. I'm actually quite happy with this. Also, I don't think there is a way to play Wizardry 7 other than the PC version. I actually don't know what kind of versions for Wizardry 7 there are. Hi. Perched high on a throne made of woven straw sits a watchful and stern girl. She wears a fancy headdress, and around her neck rest many necklaces made from small bones and glass beads. Directly at her side are several of the warrior women, each swaying a large fan. Also, Behind her, to the right, another woman wearing a giant spooky-looking mask is eyeing you very carefully. As the party approaches the throne, I am the queen of the Amazulu. Who dares enter our sacred grounds? Have you come to take the rock? No. Did you bring me an offering? Yes. Lay your gifts before me. So, if you say yes to take the rocks, you need to fight them. If you say you didn't bring them offering, you will fight them. So, I'm going to give her... You need to know that bauble and trinkets thingy? That thing is completely useless. You can't get rid of it unless you give it to her. Thank. She doesn't say thanks or thank you, she said thank. Fine, fine. Oh, how pretty. Ah, just look at this one. Hey, wait a minute. This stuff is nothing but cheap junk. Who are you trying to fool? How dare you insult us? I demand a gift and an apology. You apologize? Yes, I'm sorry. I accept your apology, and as token map for gift is also accept 3000 gold donation. Okay. The queen turns and whispers to the woman in the spooky mask. See? I told you they had soft bellies. Yes. So, 3000 gold. So let's talk with her a little bit. Yaga, hello. Why have you come to the temple? Meet with the queen. I'm the queen of Amazulu. I rule the temple of Maumumu. Temple? The temple of Maumumu. We are high atop the temple, at the foot of Maumumu. Maumumu? The guardian of the rock. Walk the fiery path. He lives in the pool of fire. Cosmic Forge, what is that? Maumumu demands a sacrifice tonight. You have anything you can give us? No, that's fine. Let's go. Maumumu defends a sacrifice. And here we have... The girl in the spooky mask approaches and you and whispers, Psst, want a deal? Doesn't look like a spooky mask to me. But yes, if you don't do this, you don't have the opportunity to trade with her. She is Kuwali Kubona, I believe, or something like that. Hi. Hello. I'm Kuwali Kubona, High Priestess of Maumumu. We dwell in the Temple of Maumumu. Shh, Maumumu might hear you. Maumumu lives in a pool of fire. You want a deal? I know how to treat you right. Yeah, I have something for you all. Cosmic Forge. What is that? I don't know for that. The queen? The queen isn't wearing any underwear. What? What? What kind of comment is that if you just ask, what about the queen? Nothing? Shh, she's right behind us. I have something at all. Want some deal? What the hell? I did not expect that. I did not know about that either. Oh, I didn't equip boots. Gosh. So let's sell the Nodashi for now. Actually, I'm going to probably make Twitch back into chat back into Samurai later on. That sounds like a good plan. Here we sell the leather helmet. We sell skull dagger. We pretty much have no use for it anymore. It's really nice, but it's not perfect. So actually, we can give the breastplate over to our lord. The lord can use it. We don't need the fur leggings, although the lord can use it. Camo skirt, we don't need that. We got that from one of your warriors that we destroyed. Sorry about that. Knock knock spell scroll we don't need. We have the knock knock spell itself. Ancient dust, we probably won't, which will never use it. Armor shield, yes please. We would like to sell all of those items. Yeah. Let's see, do you have anything for sale? The Naginata. If I'm going to become a samurai, I think we have weapons enough, so Naginata is not necessary. Let's sell it. Skull cap we pretty much will not use anymore. Roasted corn. No, let's keep it for now. I like corn. Okay, we can sell the other roasted corn though, so that's okay. Let's see what else we might have to sell. Nothing. Trade with you. Sell. Sell what? Sell the dagger. Don't think we try to use that dagger. We have 2 wizard's cone. We keep 1. Let's try to Viaga, sell some more. Tired and dehydrated combo, but I gotta be awake for my mother's 60th surprise birthday. Oh boy. Dark JDL, sorry for the late answer, but I hope that works out well for you. And please, make sure you drink enough. That is definitely very important. Monstrance, I don't think I'm going to use that thing anymore. I guess mostly just casting spells left and right anyways. Ankh of Youth is 18,750 gold if you want to sell it. Ankh of Santicity also around that mark, and Ankh of Fire is really good too. So if you want money, we can just sell the Ankhs, I guess. Yo-Yo, do you have anything else for sale? We don't really need an Amulet of Life. We have Resurrection on our ears, so we could sell this for a good chunk of money. Let's do this. Okay, let's see. What else do we have? Foot powder. Foot powder is what you want to have if you don't have Levitate. We have Levitate, so whatever. Light heal, moderate heal, heavy stamina, cure eye condition, cure poison, cure paralysis, cure stone, resurrection potion, book of chills, blinding, weakening, fire shield protection. Interesting. She doesn't have anything that I'm actually want. So, thank you. So, by the way, if you fight the Azula Queen and her and Koalikobona and them, you will gain a Spear of Death. Which, that thing is actually not too bad overall as a weapon. But this time around, I have no intention of fighting them. Watch out for the old hothead! Koalikobona leaves. So, this is the Path of Fire. Straight ahead lies the smoking top of a seething volcano. A bed of hot coals form a bridge which leads to the edge of the volcano, making it the only way to cross over from the pyramid. So if you step on those, you take damage. The further you go to the volcano, the more damage you take. So that's really unpleasant, but you can either buy foot powder or have someone cast Levitate. What's the description? Reduce party fall damage. Oh, I did not know that. I could have used that earlier. Oh, we have Levitate. Shh, hot coals burn your feet. Or not, because we are levitating. And why are we going to the volcano? Well, we are going to sacrifice ourselves, of course, to the great Maumu. Or something like that. The bridge of hot coals leads directly to the lip of the volcano and extends out over the core of molten lava. As you stand above the lava, you start feeling earth tremors arising from the volcano, as if it were going to erupt. The tremors are growing stronger, the lava below starts boiling. Suddenly, the volcano erupts. So you have come for the rock. Then I shall slay you. Maumu attacks. He looks much more threatening than the PC version. So this is Maumu. First of all, we cast Bless to heal. Then we cast Fire Shield, of course. Why would you not cast Fire Shield under those circumstances? Then we create life. Trying to call in some allies for help. Afterwards, can we try Missile Shield? I don't know whether he casts any missiles. You don't really have anything, you're only level 2. Try Lifesteal. Rank 2. Might do a little bit of damage. Let's see. I'm curious actually. Use to loot, trying to put him to sleep. Cast Create Life, alrighty. We have rats on our side. Missile Shield is through. Loot unaffected, of course. Fire Shield is through. Firestorm reduced. Okay. Firestorm basically does no damage thanks to the Fire Shield. Bless is through. Lifesteal fizzles. We have 9 wolf rats at our disposal now. Okay. Let's start swinging at him. We have plenty of defensive set up. Let's get air pocket going too. Air pocket should help us, hopefully. You cast mental attack, and you... I don't think asphyxiation would work. Actually, technically speaking, asphyxiation should work amazing. Right? But I don't think it does. Armor melt. Let's cast armor melt, and you used harmonium to try to irritate him. Air pocket. Air pocket reduces damage from breath type spells or fire resto. Reduce damage. Aha, fire shield and air pocket do that trick. The claw don't do anything. Mental attack didn't do anything. Sword strikes miss. 9 damage. Okay, fireball hits a bit stronger. But this guy gets... Normally enemies only get 1 turn of attacks. With spells, but this guy here gets multiple ones. So you heal yourself. You fight. And you know what? Keep trying to use... Actually, anti-magics might be useful, so he fizzles his spells. I think we actually missed with harmonium. Let's try this again. Unaffected. Alright. Heal wounds. Forward misses, claws misses, bites misses. Wolf wraps don't do the whole lot right now. Everybody misses, and he doesn't deal much damage either. But he will whittle us down over the course of time. Anti-magic. Trust. Melee. You start hiding. You hide. You cast haste. Actually, Deep Freeze rank 2 sounds like it would work wonders here. Or maybe it does. We'll see. And you cast Chilling Touch. That's probably pretty good, right? Oh, it does decent damage. Compared to anything else that we do anyways. 2 damage from the rats. Oh. Did he punch us or did we punch him? I think he punched us. Thrust, melee. Kick him. Hide. And Deep Freeze. Well, Chilling Touch. Maybe we should just use Chilling Touch on everybody. Zweihander. No damage. Miss, miss. 2 damage. Fireball. Reduce damage, of course. Deep Freeze. 15 damage. Okay. You keep trying to hit him. You cast Chilling Touch. You cast Chilling Touch. You hide. You cast Deep Freeze. And you cast Chilling Touch. Let's go. And he is defeated. No problem. So thanks to Fire Shield and Air Pocket, we just have no trouble against this guy at all. And we have our second Ruby Crystal, so we can now go back to the castle and open that door. So what did you need, Hakali? I think 1 more strength. No, Hakali, please, you need strength. Oh, that's so silly. Get alchemy. Oh, she can also learn asphyxiation. I did not realize that was an alchemy spell as well. That's pretty awesome. Let's learn it. Yaga gained a level. Who would have guessed? Wow, that's perfect level up there. Nice. And he has guarding maxed out now. I have no idea what to do now. Kiryutsu? Let's go for alchemy in case I make him into an alchemist. So we have literally all spell schools soon maxed out at this rate. Blinding Flash. Oh, I like that. Blinding Flash is really, really good. Another perfect level up. More alchemy. So, and that's that. And before we move back, if you noticed, my levitate just ran out. Let's recast that, because that would be bad. What about the wizard cave? Right, that's a thing that we still need to do as well. Hot coals burn your feet. Well, they would, unless I have levitate. By the way, in the DOS version, I just straight up walked over it without levitate because I didn't have it then, and I angered the Amazulu queen. I killed her, so no foot power for me either. Aye. So that's the same one again. Who dares to enter against? Do you care to take the rock? No. To bring an offering? No, sorry, this time we didn't. Mamumu demands a sacrifice tonight. I'm pretty sure he's dead by now. Amazulu queen attacks. Oh, come on. I didn't actually want to fight them, but you may not leave me much choice here. Okay. Put Kuwali Kupon to sleep, or try to anyways. Can you silence? You can silence. Try Kuwali. Kuwali Kupon is obviously a spellcaster. You use Asphyxiation, rank 3. Please don't. Actually, you don't use that. You are way too prone to fizzling your spells. Use Deadly Poison, max rank on the Amazulu Queen. Let's see whether you can also one-shot her. And you call illusions to help us. You use Asphyxiation, rank 3. That at least gets rid of the Archer's guarantee. Let's use rank 4. You used loot, put those to sleep. Spear of Death, and is poisoned. Ouch. Silence, Kuwali Pulvona silenced. Deadly poison, unaffected. They're asleep. But she tried to call sleep on us, but well, he was silenced. Asphyxiation. Oh, the queen is straight up dead. And this one is only silenced. You can still decide to join us. We will not hurt you. Too bad she doesn't listen. Cast Deadly Poison. Or actually no, let's just hide with you. You hide, and you use Cure Poison. Yes. Use the Harmonium to irritate her. Oh, it's not irritated. She's still silenced, so she will not be able to cast any spells. Lifesteal? So we actually summoned Wraiths as illusions, and they use lifesteal apparently. By the way, 346 damage, that's a lot of damage, isn't it? But I think that was only rank 2 lifesteal, or rank 1 for that matter. Well, I guess we get the Spear of Death anyways, after all. Fine by me! Give it to you. Foreholder we don't need. We don't need this bone necklace. I remember the bone necklace being crazy good. Let's give it to chat. You need a bit more defense, I feel. That's not a great level up either. That's okay though. Get more oratory. Purify air, more utility spells. Who has Cure Poison? Do you have Cure Poison? You do have Cure Poison. Okay. You have Poison because that is not a poison you want to deal with. Okay, that was all that there is to do in the wizard in this place. Let's walk back, so to speak. And I need to remember where to go back. I think it's not far away from where we are. Unfortunately, we'll still get attacked by the Amazulu people, but we should have mostly a relatively easy time getting through here. Dodge. Yeah, no, you didn't swing, so you train your weapon up. You swing as well, so I train your weapon up. You use... Actually, you only use asphyxiation if we are running out of spell charges here on Yaga. The reason is because she has way lower oratory, so it's not as likely for her to... reliably cast it, since it is a pretty high level spell. Okay, I think this is just back outside. No, that's the wrong way around. This is back outside. Yes, over here, then we go south. And those stairs should be... Yes, those are back outside. Okay, we are basically done with the pyramid. Do you have heals? You do not have heals. Still not have heal. What am I going to do here? Okie dokie, our ranger is level 5 now. What can you become now? Thief and bard. I can try another bard level. But I feel like the alchemist spells might be interesting enough. Plus there's some more zombies coming up that I kind of would like to get rid of rather quickly. Hide, hide, hide. Well, you cast nuclear missile. A nuclear blast rank 3 should take them out. Use the loot trying to put them to sleep so they don't do too much bad to us. Okay, a lot of them are asleep, not all of them though. That should take them out. Nuclear blast is really good here. Just kind of the fact that it hits all groups instead of only individual group is just insane. So Twitch Bart, did you get the intelligence? I didn't pay attention. More Theosophy for you. And you get... Chilling Touch actually is useful. And gain the level. A really good level actually overall. And more alchemy please. Okay. Now with Yaga, higher level, you could become a ninja. Ninjas would allow me to become something else afterwards. Because at this point I'm not going to do too many more class changes with Yaga, even though it will just grow his power. I think I'm putting him into a ninja role. I've got fire for now. And that should be fine. Either way, oh I forgot, chat also got a new thingy here to play with. You equip the Spear of Death. The one-hand spear actually, I didn't even realize that, and the bone necklace. Do not invoke the power. The bone necklace has life force resistance, which is lifesteal and the like, and instant death and stuff like that. So we would like to not get hit by those. So our Valkyrie will hopefully survive those attacks. Oh boy. Swing. Poke. Hide, hide, hide. Nuclear blast rank 3 again. Oh, about that. So zombies operate that not breathing, so trying to... Oh, that's going to be interesting. Okay. In this case, we change our plans. Dispel Undead rank 6 on for you. Use Fireball, rank 6 on the 5 zombies here. You use Fireball, rank 6 on those zombies here. You use, what do you have? Blades? Blades works on those zombies. And you use Nuclear Blast rank 1 to clean up the rest. And use the loot trying to put them to sleep. Let's go. Okay. Bunch of zombies are dead. Very good. Dispel Undead. All of those zombies should be dead. They have basically no real resistance anyways. Nuclear Blast should take out the ones that were hit by blades. Unparalyzed instantly. Holy smokes. That's not good. Fireball on those guys. You are a bit slow, but it's okay. Young again the level. Ninja levels. I think I want him to be... what do we say? Psionic in the end? Or... no, Bishop or Psionic. So we need intelligence and piety. We stay a ninja for a while, that's okay too. Alchemy? Alchemy. Piety, 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 piety. Ooh, good job. Just 2 more intelligence and 2 more piety. And we will have way more. Hey, Jintatsu, how are you doing? Yes, having fun indeed. Thank you for the host, I appreciate that. So don't forget about the Wizard's Cave. Right, once again, that other door over there. I don't care about going in it. There's just more zombies in there. Oh, she's still paralyzed. Sorry about that. Let me get rid of those zombies. 1 nuclear blast. Use the loot, trying to put to sleep. Nauseous. Don't make us nauseous, that's not nice. Okay, all of those should be dead. Straight up. Boom. Young again the level. Hey, Paladins. Piety? Oh, too bad. We have one ankle santicity, so it should be fine. Well, let's rest until their paralyzation wore off. That's good. Good night, non-stop. Rest and well, and take care. Hope you have safe dreams. I'm not sure that's the correct thing to say. Hope you have good dreams. Rest well, and hopefully until next time. Take care. This spell on death, rank 4, and you hide. Everybody hides. The reason why we hide is just it increases our ability to hide in shadows in the future reliably. But also, if we choose to be a ninja or monk class, it increases our defense by quite a substantial amount. Okay, we are back outside now. Back at the gorge. Let's actually check out the wizard cave, because I completely and totally forgot about that. Oh no, I don't like you guys. Fight that thing. Melee those thingies. You cast. Do you have blades? No, acid bomb, rank 2 on those. You have blades. Rank 6 on those. I wonder whether nuclear blast actually hits them. Probably. Let's use nuclear blast rank 2. Going to be overkill in damage, but actually no. Rank 1. The damage is going to be enough from rank 1, but the reliability of hitting them might not be there. Acid bomb hits them. By the way, acid bomb is a continuous damage spell, which means next turn they would take damage from the cloud, basically. Okay, most of them are unaffected. So you definitely want to not use nuclear blast, or at least not that rank. That's fine. Should be able to take them out with our physical attacks now. 200 is really good from Hump. Generic streamer, thank you for the host, I appreciate that. So, now we slowly step towards our Wizard's Cave, which is just to the east over here. Run along the right hand side without stepping into the gorge, please. I have sidestepped into nothing, and we die, of course. There's no remorse of... Well, our leader said we stepped over here, so we step over here. He knows what he's doing, right? Nope. Nope. Nope, I don't. I'm sorry. Okay, I believe this is the entrance to the Wizard Cave, because this is before the Dwarven Mines, and that makes sense. There it is. Wizard's Cave, trespassers not welcome. Although he did invite us, so we are indeed welcome this time around. So there is door. Now with the wizard ring, I believe anyways with the wizard ring, we will be able to open this gate. Not the wizard ring, no. I know the wizard ring is a key, but oh, key to of the wizard cave. Oh, by the way, if you look at it, this is really close to the Dwarven Cave just down here, or the Dwarven Mines. So those might be connected. Let's go over here. There's a staircase up. Search, nothing. But some of you people who might recognize this screen here. So it turns out this here is the castle. We can't do anything here, I don't think. But that's the castle over there, somehow. Let's explore the wizard cave further. Well, everyone died. Next party. Yeah. Can you imagine a hardcore challenge is kind of... Oh, sorry, you're dead. And there's a staircase up. skeletons lying within open alcoves of the room are so numerous that it seems likely this was the castle morgue. One of the skulls has had several groups of bones removed. Kurt's reminded that brain surgery has always been a hit and miss kind of proposition. Dude. Also, we are once again over here in the castle. Search. Nothing here. 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 Still nothing we can do in here. Let's recast Daunted Blade, so we deal more damage. Let's recast Armor Plate, so we take less damage. Let's also recast Magic Screen. Do we have Magic Screen? We do not have Magic Screen. But a ninja here has Magic Screen, because a ninja here has everything. Not quite everything, but most of the things. So we go back into the Wizard's Cave, I guess. There might be more to this thing where the castle is. Alright, we still have the Wizard's Key. Oops. He just like throws the cone instead of using the key. Rom, can you open the door for us? Sure, just a moment. And then a second later you hear him crunching and rumping on the corn. What are you doing? I made a mistake! Sure. Reminds me of that little comic of Fallout, where you try to take something from a toilet, and the player needs to be really careful to not accidentally click drink from the toilet water, where you get poisoned or irradiated or so. And it's basically just so absurd of a comic. Also, yes, we are connected here to the Dwarven Mines. Apparently this is part of the Wizard's Cave. And in fact, this is also part of the Wizard's Cave, which means we can use the Wizard's Key. Open this. Hello! Suddenly a giant serpent leaps out of the shadows and dashes towards you.
Well, it's about time someone came and let me out here. Do you have any idea how long I've been locked up here? Huh? You 120 years? That's so long. And let me tell you, if I ever get my tail on that stupid imbecile Sophitus, then I'll make some meat out of him. Well, thanks for letting me out of here. But by the way, my name is Mr. Fuss. I was once the apprentice of Sophitus the Wizard. That is until he locked me up in here and forgot about me. I know, you're wondering, just how did a big snake like me become the apprentice of such a great wizard? I'll tell you, or at least, I'm not a snake. Or at least I wasn't until that foul ping came along. That accursed ping. Oh, that really burns my skin just thinking about it. All I did was to sneak in and use just once. Just a few words to make me dashing and attractive. So the queen might have me as one of her lovers. And that I would live in the safety from the wrath of the king. Now look at me. The queen loves snakes. I was transformed into a snake. And the wizard locked me in here. He thought I would make a good pet, and so I was safe from the king. Oh, that stinking rat thing.
I guess the pen actually became true. He was saved from the king never harmed him. And he was loved by the queen because she loves snakes. Ah, hi. Cosmic Forge Pen?
That accursed pen, I don't know but if it's still on, I want out of here.
Pen is cursed?
Just use the pen. I wasn't always a snake, you know, I dabbled in magic spells and such.
Dorfitus?
Dorfitus is a half wizard, or he was. He would have all kinds of magic.
The king?
Ah yes, the king, don't know and don't care.
The queen?
The queen of the king, apparently she's a sorry feel. I don't know what happened to her.
Rebecca?
I don't know about she.
until we meet again. I guess that's that. So we actually have an interesting spell here that is called Mind Read. Cast Mind Read.
I'm hungry.
Are you hungry?
Don't shoot me, I'm hungry. Waiting on for 100 years, I tried it.
Alrighty. Trade with Rump. Give him some roasted corn.
Thanks. That's delicious for... I'll tell you a secret. There's more than the wish to the wizard's lair than meets the eye.
Wizard's lair?
The lair is where Sophie lives. Under the castle near the skull door, there is a magic ring which opens the entrance to the lair.
Magic ring?
The wizard used the ring to open his lair. He keeps magic hidden in his lair.
What is an eye?
I know you need 2 gems to open the skull door. Sophie hid them to Seal of Death.
Seal of Death?
The skull door leads down to death. Death waits behind the skull door.
Interesting. I never actually got the full dialogue on the DOS version because I didn't know what to type in. I eventually just figured out that I would need to use the ring in the castle because that's where it was. So that's okay. Thank you.
Till then, good luck.
And Mustafa leaves. So that was the Wizard's Lair. Corn eating snake. I mean, the thing is hungry and was not originally a snake. So let's go and respill my magic point. So here is my idea, basically. Basically, there is that one place. I think further over here. Find worms. You just fight, you swing, you hide, and Yaga is just going to take out all of them by casting Nuclear Blast, rank 2. You hide. Let's go. Oh, one worm was unaffected and one worm didn't die from the damage. They shriek. Well, they're not dealing much damage to us. So, if you keep swinging at them, melee them, manage to hide. That's actually pretty awesome. Oh, hidden people can apparently attack the back rows in this version. You cannot do this in the DOS version. They can only attack the front row as well. Okay. Now we gain the level. He has really good stats overall, by the way, already. More alchemy. Maybe I just keep him as a ninja. So here, what I want to do is I want to get into this room, just of the southwest of that entrance. The reason is there's a fountain. I really want to use that fountain. Just poke them. Major dwarf, minor dwarf. Use melee them. You hide. You use Nuclear Blast. Let's just make sure they are dead. Nuclear Blast rank 3, you hide. Well, the reason why I want you to be here is you saw how long it took for Yaga to basically not even recover his spell points whatsoever, right? Well, this is all going to change now because that fountain recovers spell points. And this is recovering spell points way quicker than we could ever dream of doing so in terms of resting. So this is one of the other reasons why I wanted to come back here. This fountain, since Yaga has so many spell points, and also chat by the way as well, and also our alchemist Hakali. It takes ages for them to get anywhere with resting. Okay, let's actually see. Twitch, you're level 9. You just need... What do you need? Ah, Switch can become a psionic again. Let's make him back into a psionic. I like Twitch as a psionic, that's fun. Oh, Lord Rump. Which reminds me, I still have... Yeah, trade over to Rump. The... breastplate. Since Rump basically has no real equipment, this is way better than the ropes, and he's going to be a melee fighter for the most part anyway, so it's okay for him to actually have some equipment here. And you equip the leather boots because I forgot about equipping those. Okay, you are now becoming... Wait, you can't become a bishop. What is the requirement for a bishop? Bishop requires 15 intelligence, 15 piety. Oh yeah, he needs one more piety. We could technically get it, but we might as well just get it via level up instead. Okay, now we just go back all the way to the castle, because that is where Sorfitus apparently had his laboratory, and the snake was hungry. By the way, I figured out by pure accident, or coincidence even, that you can give the snake some food, because I figured, oh, someone who was imprisoned for so long, I'm sure he's hungry. And sure enough, he was. And he did tell me that there was more to the lair than initially meets the eye, but I just didn't know what exactly was more there. So I want you guys to keep hiding and use nuclear blast strength too. Need to keep hiding. Those slimes don't have particularly much HP. They usually have relatively high resilience against physical attacks, but not much of a concern for the most part. Here, more Theosophy. Theosophy is max rank, so Twitch now will gain the highest levels of Bionic spells. Mind Flare, all creatures, 1 through 4 through 16 damage. That sounds really useful actually. Armor Melt and Paralyze. Let's get this Mind Flare. And here we are back outside again, so we just trace back to the castle now. If I don't fall down all the time, that is. So, also let me update my little thing on the side here. We have completed now all of the water mines, including the Wizard's Cave, so I'm just going to put that in. We have completed the pyramids and also the crypts alongside it. Now we are getting to Castle Part 2, and we also learned about an area that is called Death. This is why I saved earlier. I'm really terrible at stepping properly. More encounters. Three jelly clouds, let's just poke them to death. Punk. Hide. Let's go. One jelly cloud dead. And you probably want to use the Angel's Tongue for Blessing. Harmonium to irritate them. This should be easier to hit. Alrighty, one dead. 10 damage, not nice. Okay, that's that. And you know what? We have for the longest time had a sling equipped and we never used it. Let's just drop it, that way we have less stuff in our inventory and we are quicker to select our musical instruments as well. Okay, next up is back to the castle, and this is which leads back into the castle. Eventually anyways, after we dispatch of some giants. So let's use energy blast, energy blast. Energy blast. Oh, you're really low level, aren't you? That's okay, you just poke them. And you try asphyxiation rank 1. I'm curious whether that is sufficient. Use the Angel's Tongue for blessing. Unaffected. Alright, you probably need a higher level asphyxiation. 28 damage with the boulder. He actually hit. Them hitting with the boulder is actually rather unusual, to say the least. Okay, one giant dead. You just melee him. Fight. Hide, hide. Boom. And he's dead. So the Spear of Death has an innate critical hit chance. Giant Sledge is not worth anything. Has an innate critical hit chance, which is really nice to have. Oh, Lord Rumpy is getting stronger. His Theosophy is maxed out now, so he can learn the highest level spells. I'm going to put the rest of his points into Oratory. And Twitch, becoming much stronger now as well. Also, I just manually put points into Oratory instead of having them level up by using them. Let's go ahead and use Lifesteal. Lifesteal is really crazy strong if it hits. And I believe just over here, you gotta detect something. Yes, you do. Press the button. Wait. Wait. Oh! Oh my god. Oh. I forgot. Actually, I misinterpreted this. So scouting is actually for detecting secrets and buttons and stuff like that. That's why it constantly reads, Yaga detects something, like a button is in the vicinity or something like that. What I was looking for is mythology to identify enemies. Whoops. That's okay. Alrighty, we are basically getting out of here. Back across the bridge. And also, a ninja needs to cast Magic Screen, max rank again, because it ran out. Let's go. Whatever let's go means. Yeah, you have so many. Holy, or I just call them holy points. It's technically just straight up magic points as well. So, for hanging over in life, you climb across. I don't think you can ever fail this. I've never seen it fail. I guess it's possible technically, considering that they do other stuff like that where you can fail, but I guess they wouldn't instantly kill you just by pure chance. That would be annoying. Right? Right? So yeah, who knows. Okay, we are back in the castle. Let's sidestep to the right. We are in the basement level 1. And hi. I feel like they have no idea what they are encountering here. Those poor slimes are super low level enemies. One slime actually survived. Oh, 2 slimes actually survived. Getting hit. That's pretty spectacular, honestly. Twitch gained a level. Sweet. Oh, really good level up, Twitch. Good job. Oratory. The last point I probably don't have to manually put in. Probably. And you learn Blink. Blink sounds useful. Blink just kind of randomly lets you avoid spells. It's just kind of, you're sometimes there, but sometimes you're not. Okay, and now we are back in the basement of the castle, but on a different place. 5 rabbit rats. Punch them, hide, hide. And you put them to sleep. That way they are easier to hit. Also, one thing that is different, in the DOS version, you always hit enemies that are sleeping. In this version, I don't think that's the case. Boom! Yeah, I got me for a surprise hit with bare-handed attacks. Backstab it! Okay, and now we can enter this door over here. So, you need the wizard's ring. I don't think the wizard's ring actually disappears after using it to open his lair. But it's a thing that you need to do to open it in the first place. So, alrighty, here we pass no armor plate. And then we see what's in here. Wizard's lair, beware of cat. Kitty, hello. Inside all is quiet and peaceful, until a demon cat from hell appears. A demonic hellcat. Now this thing does not have much HP, but it casts a lot of fire spells. Chilling touch, chilling touch. You don't have chilling touch, you have deep freeze instead. We should be able to take it out reasonably quickly. Boom. Boom. Breath of fire, Romp gets hit. I think the deep freeze fizzled. But now that we have the fire shield, it really shouldn't do much anymore. Let's just melee it. Try deep freeze again. Chilling touch. Alkali kick. Spear of death. Miss. 2 damage. Your breath is not terribly exciting. Hi? Oh, he's still there. Apparently he has pretty good resistances anyways, even though he's a demonic hellcat. There you go. Good job, Rump. Okay, we are now in the wizard's lair. What do we have in here? Expect. You know what? Oops, I did not mean to do that. Spell. Yaga. Knock knock. Oh, you don't have knock knock. Twitch does. Do you have knock knock? Twitch has knock knock. Oh, Twitch is too low level though to knock knock efficiently. Does anyone else have knock knock? No? That's bad. Oh well. Twitch, I kind of relied on you there, but that's alright. Here you have Divine Trap. Let's just cast Divine Trap max rank and see what it is. That probably helps us already. 2 Gs, an OE and an A. 2 Gs. Could be Poison Dagger. It's Poison Dagger. Alrighty, don't disappoint me, yo. You can disarm me. Go! Good job. Book of Knocks and Book of Mantras. Can you use that as a ninja? That would be nice. I don't know what Mantras does. Probably just sell it. Here, Yaga item assess. Book of Knocks. Can be used by Bishop, Bard, Samurai, Zionic, Monk. Basically mage type classes, or anyone who can use mage spells. You can't use mage spells because you're not... You have those classes, that's okay though. Do we have in here? Inspect. We have an R and a G, we have nothing, we have a A and an Y. Could be energy drain. Energy drain. There's a really high likelihood of this being energy drain. Yo-yo, disarm it. What is the... 2 R's. Prismatic Missile has Poison Dagger, Cloud of Fear, Ray of Enfeeble, Phantasmal Hand, Noxious Vapors, Firebomb. Yes, okay. 10 string. Don't disappoint me, Yo-Yo. Aha, good job. Spire key. So we can now go into the other spire of the castle with the spire key. Rump. And we get the Wizard's Record. What does that mean? Huckily? You can get that. Twitch gained a level. Good job, Twitch. Pretty decent level up again. Really nice. Whatever, let's get that last point in oratory so you don't fail in combat. And you, other than that, what would you like to do, guys? Get better on ninjutsu so you can hide easier. That actually is probably useful. It was hungry. The demonic hellcat? Yeah, probably. I don't want to feed it my flesh though. You can now learn Death. Pretty expensive, but you have a lot of points in this cool magic. Let's get Death. Okay, another one. Do we have anything else in here? Nothing. Anything else here? Press a button. Whoa, wait, what? I've never found that in the DOS version. Stepping into the closet, you notice a crooked staff in the corner, obviously forgotten or overlooked. Save up moons? Yeah, I gotta detect something. Button. Another door. Whoa, what's that? A table full of potions, bottles and other assorted chemicals sits quietly waiting for a master who shall not be returning. A few of the jars appear to be intact and well sealed and possess contents which have not deteriorated or turned into hard lumps of blackened goop. An odd little wooden stick is also lying on the table, and you notice that one end of it has been painted red. Mix which bottles together? Oh boy! Ladies and gentlemen, which ones would you like to mix together? I'm going to leave that choice up to you. So, Twitch chat, please tell me what should I mix together. Blue potion, green potion, red potions, strike the stick, or white powder. I mean, what can go wrong? Red and white says in chat too. Let's try this. Red and white. Green and red. Let's go green and red. Chat is a Valkyrie. We don't know how to make stuff, but we know how to hit things with a stick. Also strike the stick. Boom. Kablam! We take a bunch of damage apparently. I halfway expected us to straight up kill us. Wait. Oh my god, really? Oh boy, this leads back into the Wizard's Cave now, so this would be a shortcut instead of taking the other route. Is that it? I guess that's it. Success! I guess so. Nice. Let's inspect that thing. Ooh, that's a really good inspection there. So, Yo-Yo, you have noxious vapors. I'm pretty sure about that, I'm not even going to check. Good job. So, Book of Air Shield. Air Shield? Wait, that's a thing? Give it to Yaga. A Ruby Talisman. Give it to Yaga, identified. Resurrection Scroll. I don't think we have a use for that, so let's sell it. Bottle Rockets. Okay. Let's take a look at those things. It says Book of Air Shield can be used by Mage, Bishop, Bard, and Samurai. Sounds useful. Ruby Talisman. Actually, let's just use the Book of Air Shield. Memorize. You can't layer this. Oh yeah, because you're ninja. Excuse me. Just figured it would be useful. We probably will sell it too. Say Staff of Moons. The short stuff probably has some special powers to it. Ruby, -1 AC. Anyone but Bishop and Priest. But something demonic. Urgh. Probably. Spell, identify. Ruby Talisman. Has a special effect if you use it. 3% life force resistance. Or spell resistance? I guess that's not too bad. Also -1 AC, so probably makes it better than most of the other types of things you can equip. And we'll save out the moons. 2 to 8 damage, +1 to hit. Sleep charges. Power level 3, so not all that great actually. So who do we give the thing to then? You have a bone necklace, which is crazy good. Anointed cloak. You have the amulet of life, which actually I don't think it does anything. So we give the thing over here to Hakali. Ruby Talisman. The alchemist can now use the Ruby Talisman. Let's assess the... excuse me. Let's take a look at the stats. You know what? I'm never going to use the Ruby Talisman anyways, so let's just assume it's giving me something that I don't really care for. Barely more damage taken than kicking a wall in my Match 3. I guess so. Hitting things with a stick, preferably pointy, is the solution. Ah, that's what you mean. Fair enough. Meet an enemy, hit with stick. Diplomacy, hit with stick. So there's one more thing over here. Also, we should not forget to take a look at the wizard's book. Inspect. I'm not sure what it is. Rump. Divine trap. Disarm. Yo. Warple blades? Warple blades. Did not disarm it. You can do it, yo. Try us. Yeah. Come on, disarm it, yo. Trap was triggered. Ow. Yo, it disappointed me. Modern stamina stink bombs. That was really not worth it. I'm not even going to bother picking those up. Maybe something is useful here. Nothing. Okay. Heal. Heal. Oh, you have used up all your healing, that's okay. You keep healing. Because in case we fail to negate the next trap as well, that would be less than ideal. Heal wounds. Okay. Let's go. So, inspect. A C and an E. Oops, don't disarm me that. I don't know what it is. We have a IEC. Not good enough. Rump. Divine trap, please. Divine trap. Prismatic missile. No, I know it's prismatic missile. No. No. I knew it was prismatic missiles. What, noxious vapors? Prismatic missile will probably be worse than noxious vapors if it goes off. Jot the blade. Blink. Conjuration. We don't really need those. That's okay. So that's all there was in the wizard's lair, since we do have both of the gemstones now. A black steel skull cast upon the face of the massive door stares blankly out into the corridor. The eye sockets are unnaturally deep, as if the skull once held a pair of jewels. Well then, let's give it the jewels back. So, and now, one thing is filled in. Of course the game needs to tell us that entire scene again. A glowing gem rests in each eye socket, giving the skull a demonic face and sinister smile. And here we get to new places. Stepping into the open air, your nose detects the scent of water, as if you were near a lake or something. And then you see it, surrounding your rock ledge, winding as far as the eye can see into an underground cavern, in all directions and then disappearing into the mist. Yes indeed, this is a gigantic water place. A circular emblem is engraved upon the floor, adorned with many strange runes and mystic symbols. Inside the circle, a scene depicts a boat carrying a tomb in flames across the water. Right, I'm actually curious whether this works. Can I levitate here? No. I cannot levitate across the water. So we actually need to do something before we can progress here, but this is death. Or something like that, at least that's what the other two told us. An encounter. You guys really want to mess with us at this point? I feel like that's a terrible idea, but sure. Let's cast lightning. I don't think I've used lightning before. That looks pretty fancy, I guess. Although one of them actually survived, and now we're irritated. Yo-Yo is not happy about that. So, okay, then let's go back up, I guess. Because we need to get into the main hall. So now we are back in the main castle area here. There is another spire in the main castle that we could not enter or get further up before. Right here there was a closed door, but now we do have the key. Romp, will you do us the honor? Use the spire key and we can now open it. So, let's recast Enchant the Blade. And also recast Magic Screen. What's the little guide bubble at the top of the screen besides the sword shield bubbles? Oh, the guide bubble is basically Magic Screen, which reduces the power of all magic spells that are thrown at us. Yes, those are buffs up there. So, we are climbing higher up in the tower. And now we climb even higher up in the tower. Recall, on the other side of the tower, in the castle, there was a poor little zombie imprisoned in the spire. So let's see what's imprisoned on here. The door is solid black and looks to be quite heavy. Bolted to the center of its face is a black iron spade. Yes, indeed. This is the same kind of door that we have the key of spades for since a long time. Let's use it. And it opens up. The room is barren and looking quite undisturbed for over a century. As you cast a gaze about the chamber, you notice an eerie glow beginning to congeal within its center, taking the shape of a human figure. Soon you can discern a face, old and withered. And now it begins to speak. Hello? Hello? Is that you? Annie? I can't see. Annie? Can you hear me? Annie? Annie? Why do you not speak to me? Annie? Don't you remember me? Annie? Don't you remember? Don't you remember who I am? I do not know who I am. I remember, yes. I remember a long time ago I was a holy man, a pious and revered man. I don't remember. I remember Annie, sweet Annie. Oh, my Annie, we are lost. I broke my vows of sanctity for you, sweet Annie, and I am punished. Our daughter, we must hide our little girl. They will come and take away. No, she is the devil. Oh, she who was conceived from sin, from our sin, fair Lady Anne. And she is damned, and it is we who are damned, sweet Annie. The king has found us. The king has taken our daughter. He will protect her. He'll protect us, sweet Annie. Such a long time ago. I am lost now, Annie, but I still have the horn. I remember the cold around my neck and the light, and I am walking into the light. But no, I am being pulled back. Something is keeping me from walking into the light. The hand from the light is holding something for me. It is holding the horn. Is it time? Is it time, sweet Annie? Is it time for the horn? I am coming, Annie. I will blow the horn at last. And the spectre holds up the dark horn, blows. I can see the light, Annie. The light is coming back for me. Goodbye, Annie. I am stepping into the light. And the ghost suddenly vanishes, the dark horn falling into the ground with a loud clatter. And we acquired the Horn of Souls. Greetings to you, Jinx. How are you doing? SD3 co-op stream. We actually started that at some point. We still have not come into. Oh boy. That's a pretty poor soul. So basically this was the holy guy, the vicarious vicar of the castle. That was basically had a daughter apparently called Rebecca. We know about Rebecca. And apparently his wife was Annie. And they were not in such good shape. And I also just remembered we didn't read the Wizard's record. Let's read the Wizard's record from Hakali's inventory here, because that will give a bit more information about this entire thing. Opening the Wizard's record, you are able to read the following passages. Month of Star 17th day. Month of the Star 17th day. I have at last achieved success with my experiments. In-body reanimation. The poor victim was the mistress who had accompanied the vicar, the whore, mother of the demon child, and while she had been dead nearly 3 days, still did she breathe, walk, and see once again. It's a pity that there was not a way to similarly save her mind and soul, as now she is but an empty corpse. I have sealed her in one of the castle spires until discovering a means of proper disposal. So that was the zombie in the other spire that we disposed of. Apparently that was Annie. Well, rest in peace. Encouraged by these early results, I shall continue when another test subject is available. Month of Stars, 23rd day. My latest subject, the insane vicar of recent beheading, was a stunning experiment in corporeal apparition. The moment the axe fell upon him, I invoked a magic which prevented his spirit from departing this world. Which is what the vicar basically just told us. Something held him back, a hand pulled him back. His mind and soul thus captured, it proves that my ideas will work, and soon I will have mastered both life and death, and acquire immortality. For the time being, a spirit lock should confine the departed vicar's ghost inside the other spire, and I will keep the key here, lest some unsuspecting turd lose this wraith upon us by accident. Month of the Moons, 4th day. We have at last uncovered a secret portal which shall soon bring us the Cosmic Forge, and I must prepare for the journey, for tonight we fly. Month of Moons, 13th day. We have stolen the forge! Month of Moons, 15th day. I am afraid Dar, my wily apprentice, Mustafas, has disappeared. There is no indication of him anywhere, and all magical attempts at locating him have resulted in failure. other than leading me directly to the den of an overweight serpent, of which I think now must surely have consumed him. Month of moon's 16th day. I have finally decided what to write with the pen, and thus escape the horrid curse which has already taken the king to his everlasting death. Thus tonight I inscribe destiny. That is the last entry in the book, and all other pages are blank. So, the original story of this place was that 120 years ago, apparently the king and the wizard came into possession of that magic pen that could do everything, but apparently it's cursed in some form. And even though it makes true what you write with it, maybe it doesn't do so in a way that you desire. The rumors were that the king and the wizard engaged in a final battle because they had no need for each other anymore, since they were in possession of the ultimate tool, and since then no one has heard from them. Not quite. So apparently the king already tried to use the pen, but unsuccessfully so. Where he is now, we don't know. What he wished for, we don't know. We just kind of know that the wizard, he already told us, Sorfitus, managed to inscribe something that he would know everything, and also how to escape the curse. Which he kind of did, but he got split into half, a good half and a bad half. The good half already told us all those things, and the bad half is somewhere out there still. So there's that. That's nice, Archadiel. That Wizardfell does necromancy all wrong. Starts with human subjects. I would suggest practicing the mice first. Nothing as exciting as twitching the leg of a dead rat. Oh god. He truly did not recognize his apprentice, huh? No, he didn't. I wonder whether he even could talk snake or something like that. So this is basically Death Note? Not quite. It's more universal. Like, if you write something with the pen, it will become true. But you need to write it in a way that it doesn't tear you apart. The original creators of the pen made it so that you can only use it within a little circle or something like that. And if you try to use that outside of that circle, you would get cursed. Or from what I understand, the kind of wish you will or would like to have backfires. The cosmic force is closer to a genie? Yes, a genie that doesn't really intend the best for you. And let's see whether we have anything else here. Nothing. So the poor Ricard is free at last, and reunited hopefully in the land of the dead with his beloved Annie. He blew the Horn of Souls. And the Horn of Souls is exactly what we were looking for in order to move on. So we go back down, all the way downstairs, where the water was. And ladies and gentlemen, if you haven't figured it out yet, the water is basically the river Styx. And you know the river Styx, where there is the ferryman that ferries the deceased, the departed, over the river to their eternal rest. Well, that is quite literally what this is. Spell. Yaga. Power plate. What level are you, Yaga, now? 6. Okay, that's why you can cast level 6 spells. So, before I blow the Horn of Souls, ladies and gentlemen, we have completed Castle Part 2, and in fact I believe that was all there was to do in the castle. Now, next time we'll explore the river Styx and whatever else it might include. For me, however, this is it for today, I dare to say. been around here for a while. I also started streaming a little bit late, which is a bit unfortunate. So, ladies and gentlemen, thank you very much for watching, for listening, for lurking, for being around, for being awesome. I really appreciate all your presence. I hope you enjoyed what you saw, and, well, we're going to attempt to complete this game next time. Might be tomorrow. I will try to do it tomorrow. Otherwise it's going to be a bit break in between. So that's that. Thank you very much. Well, hopefully until next time. Take care. And also,